Hello! Good evening. Welcome to Sunday Night Trucking. How are we doing? Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? It's Sunday evening. I'm back from insomnia. I'm having a coffee. I'm trying to wake up. I've got virtually no energy, but I'm gonna get through this. Oh dear. AV is 10 out of 10. That's what we want to hear. You sound smashing. Smashing. Super. I sound spiffing. How are we all? Have you had a good week? Did I see a Christmas scene, Mr. Panda? You may have done. You may have seen a countdown to Christmas, which looked like that. Which is pretty scary. 118 days, oh my god. I'm gonna have to start saving up. Did you meet Syndicate? I've met him before. Luke, I see him all the time at these events. I see him in the show, I see him in the bar, he's around. I leave him alone, he's a super busy guy. I'll tell you what though, that lad makes some money. I mean, the queue at his merch shop is never ending. All day, every day. Fair play to him, he takes the time. He sort of takes the time out and signs things for fans. Fair play. Just a Strike Shadow, how you doing, sir? Right, I'm going to let the insanity go by, and then I'm going to try and catch up with it. Because right now, my stuff is flying past here. Let me see if we can try and catch up with some deliveries. One sec. How was the pub quiz? Suitably insane. Let's see, where do we go? And then Somic, I have to say, after looking and climbing all over the new Scania R&S, I like it, but I like the old cab exterior better. I don't agree. I liked it when I saw it, and the more I see of it, the more I like the new Scania, inside and out. And not just because I like Scania, I genuinely think it's nice. There are a couple of things I would change, but it looks so good. It oozes quality, I like it. Mr. Kev Fahey, first delivery hype. That's not your first delivery. Good to have you back, sir. Hope you enjoyed Insomnia. Sucks I couldn't get there, Kev. There's always another one. Three a year, Kev. The next one's in December, which I'm hoping to go to. I'm not 100%, but I'm hoping to go to it. It's early December. Kind of first weekend in December, I think. But it's not as big as the summer one. The summer one is without doubt, the summer Insomnia is the biggest. You like the new Scania? Wonder when SCS will put it in the game, NPR. My guess would be 2017. And I'm not joking. It takes that long to create these things. So I would go with 2017 for that. The inside looks similar to a Merc Actros. I don't think it does, Eurotruck. I really don't. I don't know, it just looks like a Scania, but it is like super quality. I love it. I mean, it's the first delivery today. You're trying to get the first delivery of the stream, but I was a little out, Kev. I understand now when I read it. You'll have to excuse me, Kev. I am pretty much half asleep right now. Everything's caught up with me from the last 2 weeks. Gamescom insomnia. My body's like, nope, we're done here. Mrs. Frosty Jack, good evening, Paul. How's you? Hope your journey home was okay. Really great to see you Saturday. Hope you enjoyed your presents. I did, Mrs. Frosty Jack. Lovely meeting you guys. And I made it home safe. Although the traffic was super busy. The M1 was just, oh my god, a disaster. Mr. Coomdoom. Hey Paul and Nutters, I just found out the Train Sim announcement stream is on Facebook Live and not Twitch. What? Surprised by that, but wanted to let everyone know. I didn't know that, Coomdoom. That tells me that they've pretty much given up on streaming on Twitch. That's what that tells me. That's interesting, Coomdoom. I'll be live anyway, so I can't watch it. Shariah Craft, here got you some coffee money. Thank you, Shariah Craft. First delivery as well. I'll sup a bit of coffee from you, thank you. Oh my god, my delivery's broken. What did you guys do? Don't break my stuff. Dre! Mr. Eastmo, it's been a while since I was here. Love the new channel intro. Me and my girlfriend was in Scotland this week and I had my first try of Jaffa cakes. My God, they are delicious. We'll have to order some. I'm glad you agree, Eastmo. They are indeed very nice. I don't buy them because I know I'll eat the whole packet. I'll try and fix the delivery in a sec, guys. NM Summit, fun fact, I saw a couple of squirrel shirts at Nordic Trophy. Ooh, that's interesting, NM Summit. You should have gone up and said hello. Jorgen from Norway, what do you think about the new next-gen scanner? I think it's cool, can't wait to get it in ETS. I think it's cool. And I think we'll get it as a mod a long time before we get it in the game. For real. So I reckon somebody will have a mod of that by the end of the year. But I reckon next year before we get it in the game properly. But I do like it, Jorgen. Twitch TV. Hi, Squirrel. It was really nice meeting you yesterday. And you. Thank you so much for taking a photo with me. That really made my day. And thank you to MJ Deadman for taking the photo too. Time to enjoy the Dirt Trucking. It was a pleasure. Thanks to MJ as well. I'll read the anniversaries in a sec. Let me try and... It's probably going to kill chat doing this, but... I need to try and get the overlay working. What do I need to do here? I need to do this, and maybe that'll fix it. Okay. I've probably broken everything, but hey. Let's see if that fixes things. Right, I'm going to read some anniversaries, and I'm going to tell you what we're doing. Let me scroll back, because I have a number of deliveries from Saturday, I think. 1 second, I interrupted MJ's. MJ Deadman, where did the weekend go? What happened? I can barely remember it, Kappa. Lol, hope your gifts are okay and still in one piece. Was awesome seeing you again and was totally worth a 5-hour drive to see you. MJ, it was a pleasure. Thank you for the gifts and thank you for hanging out. It was good fun, sir. Right, let me scroll back and see if I can find... What's the date today? 28th. Everything's died, yeah. I broke it, I think. Now, the chat's come back. Hopefully the delivery's working. 28th, 27th, was it Insomnia? Let me scroll back here. Oh my god. There we go. Right, so, from the 27th, Dream Trucker, 19 months. Keep it up, Paul. Thank you, Dream Trucker. Green Jupiter with 20 months. Lunar Nightshade with 8 months. 8 months and counting. Have fun at Insomnia. Thank you, Luna. Code Red Ranger, 14 months. Jawstat, 8 months. Hello, everyone. I hope you are having fun, Paul. I am Jawstat, thank you. Lasocco, 8 months. Roberts, Bosward, 7 months. Then we had Renthouse with a new sub. That was yesterday when I was in Insomnia. Thank you, Renthouse. I don't know if you're here, but thank you. 7th Blue, 9 months, time flies. Nate Dogg with a new sub. I think I greeted Nate Dogg, but thank you, Nate Dogg. That was yesterday morning. Water Madness, 21 months. Thank you very much, Mike. NH Bird Dog, 7 months. Seems like just yesterday. Keep up the great work. Bilbo Baggins and X-Force with a resumed sub. Thank you, guys. Relly 4, 8 months already. Mob VS, 7 months. McBone with a delivery yesterday, which I didn't read. Did Steve pass out when he found out it cost him £16 for his round? He spent more than that later, McBone. Not even joking. The Killer Lemon. Yeah, let me tell you something. In the pub, a round of Sambuca was £45. And the thing is, Sambuca is disgusting. The Killer Lemon, 2 months. Stephen 2013, 31 months. Thank you, Stephen. Caledonian Optio, 5 months. Sim247 with a resume sub. Thank you, Sim. AJS7359, 30 months. The most enjoyable 30 months viewing. Keep up the good work, Paul. Thank you, AJS. Refried Noodle, 2 months. Still refrying the noodles. James the Red Engine, 7 months. Woot, Skeeter MTG, 18 months. I can't believe it's this long. 1.5 years, bro. Thank you. Lost Creeper, with 25 months. Phil 93, 22 months. Nearly 2 years. Squirrel Hype. Thank you, Phil. Curly LP with a 2-year, 24-month anniversary. Thank you so much, Curly LP. Derpy Potato. What? 4:32 this morning. Not joking. 4:32 AM. I was in bed. Derpy Potato subscribes. Thank you very much, Derpy, if you're here. Cornish Gnome, 2 months. Thank you for great enjoyment here, plus being a great streamer as always. Thank you, Cornish Gnome. Ms. Anna Banana, resumed sub. Thank you, and welcome back, Ms. Anna Banana. Penfold, 0707, with a new sub 2 hours ago. Thank you, Penfold. We're almost up to date, guys. 1000 Watt TV, resume sub. Welcome back, and thank you, 1000 Watt TV. Dingo Boy, with a new sub this evening. Have we got a horn on this thing? No, we got a better one? Where's the other one? There we go. Dingo Boy, thank you for subscribing, sir. Borat 2016, 3 months. Hello, Paul. Thank you. Hello, Borat. Thank you. Chris AFH, 2 months. Eastmo, 20 months. Ms. Anna Banana, 11 months. Nearly there. Love the Nut House. Thank you. Almost on a year. Thank you, Ms. Anna Banana. I am Bonio, 2 months support. Matt Wells, 1498, 10 months. Volvo fan, 21 months. G2812, 9 months. After 9 months subbing, now getting Rosie the dog, Noodles the cat, and Barney the bunny to watch. Okay, moving on. Jaggis, 35 months. Yay, time is going. I'm still here, Jaggis. You're almost on 3 years, sir. Thank you so much. Have we got anybody else? Nearly done. Nearly done. Manani Wanderer, 9 months. Thank you, Manani Wanderer. Tasmanian Devils Bro, 8 months. Thumbs, 31. 34 months. I can't believe that's 34 months, Thumbs. I feel like I remember you subbing, sir. 34 months. Apache 2, with 9 months. Brabant Gaming, 19 months. Glyn, 1987, 4 months. Welcome back home. Thank you, Glyn. Fleming 2211, 21 months. The Joel 4321, 14 months ago, I joined the awesome Nut House and have enjoyed every single second of it. Happy 14 months to Squirrel. Thank you, the Joel. Very kind, sir. Shariah Craft, second delivery. Anyone says my name wrong, it's okay. I was a sub with Shariah123, so I'll maybe be sub on this one too. I love you, Squirrel. You're my best YouTuber ever. Keep up the good work. Shariah Craft, thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. Jagged64, 15 months. Welcome back. New intro. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Jagged. Crusher UK, 20 months. Roblox Rail, 2 months. Well, 2 months already. Time to get that sub counter back to the norm before my Twitch quiet. Keep trucking, Squirrel Nuts. Thank you, Roblox Rail. Jock Bonnier, half a year. Kev Fahey, Paul just wondering, do you plan on getting Forza Horizon 3? Some amazing cars are apparently included, including the Reliant Supervan 3. Lol. I can sense the fun already. I don't know, Kev. I feel like I've got too many games already. I don't know when it's out. At the moment, I'm saying no, but I'm not saying no, if you see what I mean. It's a maybe. It's a maybe erring on the side of no at the moment. Eric V, 6 months. Thanks for the entertainment and keep up the good work. Thank you, Eric. We are up to date. That's what you get when you go away. You come back to that. Is it on PC? Yes. I believe it is. I think it's on PC and Xbox now, isn't it? It's the first time it's been on PC. Mr. Dingo Boy. Dingo, Dingo, Dingo. And Dingo was my name-yo. Tyler 2K16. I'm not singing that. Mike, cool. 24 months. 2-year anniversary, Mike. Thank you so much, though. DK Evers. 15 months. Yay. Nice scanny day. Thank you, DK. And Dark Creeper 55. With the resume sub. Thank you, Dark Creeper. And Dingo was his name. Oh, you can sing it, Peterbilt. I'm not singing it. It's coming from the Windows Store. That's right, Atlanta. You're right, actually. It's like a new direction for Microsoft, isn't it? Like, get the game out on Xbox and then put it in the Windows Store as well. G. Saunders, 98. 24 months. 2-year anniversary. Thank you, G. Saunders. You miss people still. I don't think I did, sir. I think I went through the whole lot, one by one. We're up to date. Right, okay. What do you think? Do you think you'll play Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands? Probably not, Dan. Probably not. Did I make some good money this weekend, McKay? I didn't make any money this weekend. In fact, it cost me money. What are you talking about? Dark Creeper 55, 4 months. I couldn't stay sub for money reasons. Now I'm good, though. 4 months share. Thank you, Dark Creeper. It's not a problem, sir, and welcome back. Frosty Jack, 8 months. Looks like a Christmas anniversary for the year. Yes. Christmas anniversary hype. Poor Piggy. What's wrong with Piggy? At least he's not been eaten by Doyle. You don't mind, do you? No. You don't want to be eaten by Doyle, do you? No, see? Rip headphones. Right, let's go. We are in Zurich. We are in Zurich, and I've switched over to the fairly recently released Euro Truck 125 beta. At first, my game completely crashed. So this may happen to you. If you flick to the 125 beta, then if you've got the sound fixes mod installed, your game will definitely crash. I had to sit there and go through everything to work out what it was. I thought it was the Pro Mods map because it came up as incompatible. But it's not, because Pro Mods, as you can see, even though this Pro Mods was built for 124, oh, hang on. No, it is incompatible. Ah, right, it's moved it. Yeah. Ignore that. It's not loaded it. I thought it had, but it's not loaded it anyway, so ignore that statement. I thought it had loaded it anyway, but it hasn't. ProMods 124 is not working, but it's disabled. But sound fixes, you have to disable, otherwise it'll crash your game. So I've had to turn that one off, but everything else at the moment seems to be okay. However, I only did this like 2 hours ago, so if it crashes, then, you know, I've got the Jazzycat mods installed and that kind of thing, so it may or may not crash. We'll see how it goes. Dingo PK, Squirrel, where did you get RGL 4 series? Did him send or it's leak? It means only Finland. Kapow, 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 kapow. Ooh. Dingo, in the mod spreadsheet, look for Scania 4. There's a link there in the mod spreadsheet. I don't know what you mean by a leak. It's released. I'm not quite sure on that. Dub AUT5, 3-month support. Thank you, Dub. Jims 98, 25 months. Thank you, Jims. Is this the one with the steering wheel knobs? Yeah, we're going to try that in a minute. It doesn't work on the mod at the moment. What we're going to do, we're going to drive to the DAF dealer. We're going to pick up the new DAF XF105, have a little play with it, and then we'll have a play with the new toys that SCS has put in the game. So, you know, there's a few things that have been added. For example, you've got this thing now where you can cab zoom like that. That kind of thing, that's been put in the game. You've got steering wheel adjustments, a few bits and pieces. We'll have a look. E-Test has been updating, hope it hadn't crashed out my Rust map. I don't know if Rust map works, MC. The retooled XF105. Well, yeah, however you want to phrase it. However you want to phrase it. Scania Loving Cookie, 15 months, Squirrel Hype. Thank you, Scania. The Shaman 2112 with a resume sub. Thank you, Shaman. Welcome back. Anzar, 15 months. Thank you, Anzar. Cabzoom always wanted that smoking cookie. Here's the thing, right, Cookie? I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, so what can I actually use this for? I mean, apart from the obvious looking at my dash a bit better. And I figured out one particularly good use for it. So you know when I'm sat here reversing my truck, and I often do that, to bring up the right mirror, I was thinking, well, now I can do this. And possibly see out of that mirror. Or even I can do this when I'm reversing. So it may actually be a very useful feature. Unlike the steering knob thing, which is a little bit of a gimmick. Do you know if SCS are adding Scania to game? I have no idea. I mean, I would expect that they're going to, but like I say, 2017, I think. Mrs. Frosty Jack Squirrel, did I just see you talk to a pig? Maybe. You haven't thought about that, Leaky. Now, the other thing is the steering wheel adjustment, which doesn't work on this mod. But what we should do, let's go and drive round. Let's go and drive round. Why does my guy need a rest? I just rested him. What the heck? Let's go and get a new truck. Wait. Why is the retarder activated? Let's get a new truck. And then... Okay, that was a bad idea, putting it on that key. Lol. I just realised that I've bound the zoom button to the same key that I used to reset my track IR. So that's that's going to be interesting. You're not the only one. Streaming knob sizes don't really risk, in my opinion. Well, it's not really that, Kev. As it says in the blog, they're not that legal, you know? Like in the UK, you can't use them unless you're on private land, so... But they put it in because the sort of community said, yeah, you should put this in. So it's fine. It's just, I don't see it being useful. I think the steering wheel adjuster is useful. Mr. Vrome, 22 months. 22, such a nice number. Let's go for 44. Thank you, Vrome. Where's the... Oh, the dealer's down here. I've gone the wrong way. Why is the blinker a huge thing? Because it's an older truck, and that's what they used to do. Trujillo 415. Thank you for resuming your sub. Appreciate that. November Papa, 17 months. Thank you, November. What am I talking about? Conservative private land. Using the steering knobs. Chris 94. Welcome back from Insomnia. Here's my usual donation. Might be gone from your stream weekend from 2 weeks. I am possibly at the Citizens Debate ESA is hosting. We'll be at the Norwegian Space Center. Ooh, have fun. And we'll see you when you get back, Chris. Thank you for your support, sir. Your Steam's not working. Let me turn the game audio. It seems a little bit quiet here. There we go. Mr. Kieron1221, hello Squirrel, thanks for the great content. Passed my driving test on Monday. Yay! Congrats, Kieron. Keep up the good work. Now the real learning begins, Mr. Kieron. You spend the next 12 months looking at other drivers going, wow. You won't believe the things you'll see. What are steering knobs? Have you never seen one, Mr. I've got one in my... I think I've got one in one of my cupboards, Mr. Swaggy. They're generally used on farming machinery. Mr. Deadmouse 51981. 21 months support, 21 months already. I loved every minute. Here's to another 21 months. Thank you so much, Deadmouse. Frosty Jack. Myself and Mrs. F are both wearing our hats with pride. Can I tempt you some Ben & Jerry's chocolate ice cream as Mrs. F has kindly offered to donate her tub to the Nut House? Lol. Oh man, who did this? Is that time? My guy's tired all of a sudden. Lol. Ben & Jerry's chocolate ice cream is very nice, I must admit. I like Ben & Jerry's. It's expensive though. That's what puts me off. Right, where are we? DAF XF 105 space. Is there any more? Space Cab Plus. Alright then. Alright, so this is the retooled version. 50k's kind of stuff has been brought in and the textures have been updated and all that kind of good stuff. And this is in 125 Euro Truck, which you can play now if you switch to the open beta, the public beta. You can play 125 now. Just be wary of, well, definitely the sound fixes mod doesn't work. This truck is not a mod, Ms. Mieska. Wow, some people are pedantic. Okay, how do we want to phrase this one, Ms. Mieska? So this is 50k's mod, which has been integrated into the game, and the textures have been updated. Is that okay? Danny66697, 36 months! 3 years, Danny. Thank you so much, sir. Epic anniversary. Hilary Devry shoulder pad. What? Hilary Devry's shoulder pad. Welcome to the Nut House, Hilary. Thank you very much for subscribing. I don't know whether to greet you as Hilary or a shoulder pad. I'm not sure, but thank you for your support and welcome to the community. I was pointing out to those who didn't. Gotcha. Gotcha. You can unpress the caps key now. Right, cabin. What should we go for? What kind of style? The only thing I don't like about the DAF, I don't like this style, and unfortunately, this is pretty similar to what Scania's done, and it's not my favourite thing. I kind of prefer this style, but maybe we should go with this. What do you think? Mr. Idanon, thank you for resuming your sub. Idanon, welcome back to the Nut House, sir. What DAF is at... What DAFs is on truck dealer? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I'm going to go with that. Let's go for a chassis. What are we doing here? 6x4. Should we go mid-lift? Anyone fancy a mid-lift today? Why not? I don't think we'll be here for very long on this one, because it's not like a mod. It doesn't have like a billion customization points. The space cab looks better. Yeah, what, this one? No, sorry, this one. Spacecraft Plus, you mean? Top lights on new scanner is optional, Paulson. Optional when you buy in real life? Probably. Paul, is the DAF the only truck to use 3 windshield wipers? I believe so. I don't think I've seen any other truck with 3. Does anybody else know of any other truck with 3 wipers? Spacecloud Plus for the win. Go for a bigger tank. To be honest, that's a decent tank. I reckon that's what? 600 litre tank? Maybe more? What is the new thing in 125, Eric? I'll go through that in a second, sir. Let's get the truck configured, and then we'll go through that. The Kamaz. I think, yeah, you're right. One of the Kamazes has 3. One of them has 3. I have seen it somewhere. You're right. But it's not common. Like, it's really uncommon. The Volvo F12 1977 to 1993, according to Talking Donkey, had 3 wipers as well. The donkey has spoken. Paul, in the UK, do you guys get Labour Day off? We don't have any such thing as Labour Day, no boy. We've all got tomorrow off, which is Monday. Monday's what you call a bank holiday. It's the summer bank holiday. It's a public holiday. We don't have a Labour Day. That's a United States thing, I believe. You think the DAF is the only one with STS stock set? I think you're right. Tequila had a nice motorbike trip today with 2 brothers-in-law. We saw a clumsy Hells Angel member who was too stupid to handle his big Harley. He fell off. Was funny, but better not laughing at it. Ha. I hope he was okay, Tequila. What is the purpose of the lights at the top? It's basically, it's extra lighting when you're going down really dark places. You don't put these on a normal road, you know. They're super bright, but you imagine 2 massive lights up here. They can see really far. Not everyone has a day off, Scrat. That's true. That's true. You know, if you work in hospitals or in the fire service or any of this kind of emergency services, then... You know, you can get the day off, or you can work it. And often if you work, though, on a bank holiday, you either get paid more, or you get extra time off. So, there is that bonus. How to get rid of Wi-Fi spikes in online gaming. Oh, don't game online on a Wi-Fi. Just don't do it. You're better off cabling yourself in. Right, engine. What engine should we go for? I'm thinking like a 410. Should we go with a 410? Or is that underpowered? I don't fancy the 360. I'm thinking a 410 because we have got some heavy trailers from Jazzy Cat. 360 might struggle. 410 would be interesting and fun. Why the 510? Come on. Guys, think outside the box here. You don't always have to go for the biggest engine. I think some of you people should try playing something other than the biggest engine you can find. You might enjoy yourself. Does the Brayter break 1.5 Pro mods? Well, it basically turned it off because the mod marks itself as incompatible. And when you start your truck with it enabled, it just ignores it. So, it didn't even try and load it. We're going to have to wait for them to update Pro mods, unfortunately. Atlanta Dark, sometimes when I'm alone, I write words on my head and pretend to be a post-it. Okay. Also, I've sent you a cute picture via Twitter. Thank you, Atlanta. I'll check that later, sir. Always go big. No, big-headed. If you go for a smaller engine, it can be more of a challenge. Think of it that way. I'm going to go with 410. McBone, hello all. When will Pro Mods be updated? Have you heard that Firmbus Sim not get good rating on Steam? I'm working bank holiday. McBone, Pro Mods? I have no idea, sir. No idea. I think last time they pushed out an update, it took Pro Mods a couple of weeks. So it could be. Firmbus has got mixed ratings on Steam, this is true. Double sub, Eric A. Davis, 1982, and S. Sinden. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing, and welcome to this lovely community. Welcome to the Nut House. I saw a massive nutty welcome for both of them. Thank you, guys. The 510 is boring. Well, we're not going for it. Retarder. Inside. So this is apparently where the new tech... That's some nice texturing. It's not my style of fabric, but I appreciate the texturing. That's nice. Wow, they get like 4... Look at this. They get 2 lights over here and 2 lights over here. And they get both white and red lighting. That's quite a lot of lighting. Okay, do we want to go with that? Ooh. Hang on, there's a fabric change. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a bit brown. Might go with that. Sort of walnut finish. Exclusive look. You love those seats? What, these? That one, you mean? Yeah, I quite like that style. I think, you know, if I was doing this for real, I would probably break the pattern up a bit. Like, it's too symmetric for that size, if you see what I mean. But then again, you're probably going to cover it up in your bedsheet anyway, so it doesn't matter. The red lights is for night at night. So it's not for when you're developing your film out your camera, no. We'll go with that. We'll go with exclusive, I think. Looks like your grandma's car. What, this bit? Looks like your grandma's curtain. Yeah, Jay Spence, we're in the new beta. I thought we'd try it out. Okay, also, I don't know if you guys know, one of the new things they've brought in is, if you read the blog, this stuff here. So, do you remember many moons ago? Probably many moons ago, when you first created your Eurotruck profile and you picked your company profile image. You remember your little company logo? Do you remember what you picked? You probably don't remember what you picked. Those logos have been carried through into the game as part of a free paint job. So these are the paint jobs here. So, always forward, beyond borders, gearing up, opportunities abound, spurs of fire, and track to success. Up and above. Wheels of progress. The kind of cheesy corporate image are now carried through. So if you pick your company profile logo, like Spurs of Fire, you can then make it as a paint skin on your truck. You pick the globe. Well, which one was that? Which one's the globe? Is that always forward? The fire one is ace. Yeah, out of a lot of them, I think that one's probably the best. To be fair. What would be good though is if you could create mods that did the same. They you know, change the corporate logo and the paint pack. If they could make that as a mod, that would be rather nice. The globe equals beyond power. So that was the beyond power. Lost it. Beyond power? There isn't a beyond power. Beyond power? You mean beyond border? You mean that one? Beyond borders, you must mean. Yeah, the globe one. It's not really a globe, though. It's a European Union. Although they need to put a red cross through that bit now. Because Brexit. Spurs of Fire. Just look at your profile. Yeah, the thing is you can't without coming out of the screen. You'd have to come out of the screen, you see. Although it does let you change the colouring, which is nice. Right, let's go external. Let's have a look at the dots. No politics in chat. Breaking my own chat rules now, good grief. Alright, let's stick a Ranger on it. Not. You think Spurs of Fire is the best out of all of them? I quite like that one. It's a decent... It's not cheesy, it's just decent. Right, let's go with... what can we finish this off with? The Mirage, the Samurai, the Sting, the Accents. I think I'm going to just go with... I might just go with that. Let's Let's go chrome and black on this thing. Can we put chrome on the... Well, the chrome doesn't really work. I've never really found a skin that works with chrome mirrors. They just never look right. I don't know why. They just kind of sit there. They're like these metal baubles that hang off your ears. You know, like those women who have massive earrings. Like disco ball earrings. And every time they turn their head, they go ting 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 like that. You just look at them going, why? Why would you do this? It's like that. There's these chrome earrings, look. Not the best paint job for explosives. Oh, I don't know. Could be fun. Does chrome not kill your FPS? Well, here's the thing. When you sat inside the truck, you're not rendering that chrome anyway, so it won't kill your FPS. What kills your FPS is more mirrors. Pat Butch earrings, exactly. Mr. Blanks, 1920. Hey, Squirrel, 15 months already. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Blanks. 15 month support. Have I missed one? Mr. Referick, 9 months already. That is 36 Sunday night trucks for me. How nutty is going big on a trailer and an engine which cannot even pull it? That's nutty. Squirrel Love, keep up the good work and never stop making the awesome content. Thank you very much, Referick. Siri 345, 11 months, almost on a year, sir. Squirrel, do you use all the mods on your list? No. No. Those mods that go back, like, years, Viper. They really do. We try to keep them up to date, but if you look down, there's a column that says Eurotruck version number. And if it's, like, old, the older it is, the less likely it is it's going to work. Mr. Emmyball94, hello, Paul. Sorry if this is already answered, but do you like the new Scania design, or do you think the old one looks better? I like the new one, Emmyball. Some people don't, but I do. I like it a lot. I have said it before, Emmyball. I would like them have gone a little bit more interesting, bit more kind of risky on the styling, particularly the lights. Done something different. You know, like Volvo went with something different. They did like the angle lights, yeah? They just went with something different. And it's like, it's a unique logo for them now. That's a style that Volvo has. And you recognise it. I'd have liked Scania to have done something like that. Just done something that you kind of look at it and go, that's a Scania. But they didn't. They went for a very kind of corporate, clean image, which is fine. They're not a risky company at the end of the day. Right, what have we got down here? Bull bars. I don't think I want to put a bull bar on this, if I'm honest. I mean, we could go with that, possibly, but I just... Could go with the French mustache, but I don't fancy it. I don't fancy a bull bar. I think this looks nice as it is. Talking Donkey, hello Paul. Time for a few dollars. I vote for a UK driving position for a change. I drove the new S30... Oh, did you? You drove the S730 this Friday. What a truck. Looking forward to my new S580. Oh, you getting one? When it arrives in March 2016. Donkey, dude. Donkey, when you get the truck, right, can you take some photos of it and then send them to me and I'll show everybody on Sunday Night Trucking. You're so lucky. I'd love to have a go at that. I've been saying this, though. I think it's a driver's truck, Donkey. I really do. Just looking at what they did with that cab, I'm thinking that's a driver's truck, that is. Send me some pics of that, Donkey. You're so lucky, bro. You think the Scania's pretty good, but the old design is actually a timeless design? I'm not sure I agree. If you look back at the sort of 90s Scanias, I mean, you could say the same thing about them, but they moved on. I actually think... I like the 90s style, and I like the new one. I think the current Scania is the least interesting out of all three, if you see what I mean. So I think they were on a high, and then the styling went down, and now the styling's gone back up. Return of the white pillow hype. I haven't had a chance to get my insomnia pics off my phone yet. I did post quite a few on my Instagram page if you want to look, though. The__dogge, or dog, or dodge, I'm not sound to say your name. Thank you, and welcome to the Net House, sir. Thank you very much for subscribing, supporting the stream. You're a fan of the 4 Series, Ms. Vieska? Yeah, I am too. I am too. Right, let's go with something which is going to look nice on the DAF. That looks decent. Oh, it's got to be that. It's got to be that. I'm kind of feeling a minimal design on this one. A wolf in sheep's clothing. That's the kind of feel I'm getting from this right now. You took a run out today, you had a crash, 60% damage. Uh-oh. You can't figure out what's an accident or subconscious. Probably a bit of both. Right, nope to the mirror. Nope to the flags. I can't actually get rid of that mirror, that's interesting. Compulsory side mirror. Very interesting. Nope to the flags. Let's go with paint just to kind of mat that off. Do the tyres in a sec. And the wheels. Let's go for the roof. Now. What should we put up here? Actually, first of all. No, I'm not really feeling that. Black wheel nuts. We could. We could go for the usual kind of Raven. Raven and chrome nuts might work nicely on this. And some nice black tyres. That would look nice. Have we actually got a side? Oh, we have as well. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. So far, all we have is a side skirt. I think that works nicely. Twitch notification broken, didn't receive an email. 5W. Are you following on Steam? Follow the Steam group, that's pretty reliable. I also pushed out a couple of Facebook and tweets as well. I don't agree the front is too black, Shazen. I think that's the style I'm going for. You know, you could argue it's too black, but not in my opinion. You bought a Fernbus yesterday. You have to say, despite all the negative reviews, you love it, Thomas. Good to hear, sir. My personal opinion on Fernbus is they released it just maybe 2 or 3 weeks too early, a month possibly. I kind of the problem is, right, from what most people don't understand is that developers and publishers have to work together. And they agree on a date, and the developer does what they can to hit that date. Sometimes they have to push the date back. Other times, the publisher just says, no, you know, we've put too much effort into this. Releasing it on this date, it needs to go now. And despite whatever the game's state is, it has to go out on that date. And I think that's what's happened with Fernbus. I personally think that if they could have done, they should have pushed it back a month. Polished it, put it out the door. It would have had a much better review. Like a much better greeting on Steam. Unfortunately, a number of people are writing bad things about it. I actually think, because I've met the guys at TML, they're nice people. I think they're going to make it into a really good coach sim. But right now, it's just got too many issues for a release version. They should have waited, but I'm guessing that they couldn't for commercial reasons. Mr. NM Somic, the new Scania development cost 20 billion Swedish crowns, so it's no surprise they played it safe. That doesn't mean anything to me, because I don't know how many crowns there are to a pound. I heard it was like £2 billion or something. That's what the guy said. But I don't agree that they played it safe on Starling and Ensomic. I think people would have bought that truck anyway because of the improvements it brings, you know? The Mixer DK, 24 months, 2-year anniversary Mixer. Yep, was the first 2 years. Let's get ready for the next 2. Keep up the good work, Mixer. Thank you so much, sir. 2-year anniversary. Happy anniversary. Roskell, almost on a year. Nearly a year of lurking as a sub. Always entertaining to keep up the great work. Anyway, back to lurking. My beer is getting warm. Ooh, nobody likes warm beer, Roskell. Right, let's go up here and see if we can fit something stylish to this thing. Do we want to put beacons on, do you think? Do we want beacons or just air horns? I really don't want to... I would love some more light bars. I really would. Because I always find... I've said this before. You tend to use these side dots to put air horns on, and then you have nowhere to put the beacon. And then your only choice is to put these beacons on. Which, you know... Frankly... They're not that nice. Beacons, no beacons. The trouble is, if we take heavy loads, people are going to go and put your beacons on. You're carrying heavy loads? Maybe. We'll see. Alright, we'll put the beacons on there. Let's get some lights up here. I'm kind of thinking straight into the hellers for this truck. Let's obscure the beacon completely and go with that kind of style. Trucker 92, 10 months. Thank you, Trucker. Marky Mark. Oh my god, another one. 2-year anniversary, 24 months. Thank you for 2 years of awesome entertainment. Here's to the next 2. Happy anniversary, Marky Mark. Thank you so much. 2-year anniversaries right there. Let's put some air horns down the side here. They are way too... You see, this is the other problem I have. These are way too long. You know? There should be a version that you can get that's, like, shorter. I mean, I've never been to a truck accessory showroom, but I imagine there's all kinds of air horns you can get. I must admit, I like the... can you see the metallic freckle on that? That is really, really nice. I like that. A bit bright. I don't plan putting them on, to be honest. Mr. Dashdig, 25 months. Thank you so much, Dashdig. Oh, hang on. We've actually got... Oh, I forgot we had those as well. No, we'll stick with these. We'll put the tones on. Sorry, the... not those, the tones. These guys. Ugh. I don't like the length. It's too long. I want to set it back a bit. Leave the roof alone. Well, if I do, we're going to have to go with default air horn. That's the problem. We'll have no beacons and a default air horn. Which, you know, they're not that good. And I don't like the screamers. But what can you do? What can you do? Press N for the horns and screamers. What do you mean? I just map buttons to stuff, official. 3 lights, 2 beacons on the side, air horn on the near dots, lose the beacon bar. 3 lights, 2 beacons on the side. You can't put anything on the side. There are no dots on the side. How are you going to do that, man maze? But the beacon's next to the air horns. What, you mean like here? Or do you mean... Well, we could put screamers there and put beacons here. That's what you mean. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, they are annoying. The screamers are annoying. I don't like them. I don't like the sound, but... It's a matter of what looks good as well, not just the sound. Side it on the roof? Oh, you mean here? The other way around? What, you think put a beacon here and put the screamer there like that? You mean that kind of style? Well, we could do that and then just get rid of this, yeah? We could do that. Where's that one gone? So what styles have we got? Whoa. It's a bit... like that kind of thing, you mean? I mean, it's okay. I would love to put the beacons back here somewhere, though. Alright, let's do the wheels. Let's see. Now, I'm thinking put a black rim on this. My go-to on this would be a Raven, just because Ravens always look good. So I would normally go like Raven, and then you could bring in... Let's bring in something a little bit different. Let's bring in like the Duke Chrome. Like that. I don't want to go Hyperion Chrome, that looks crazy. Looks like something out of Mad Max when you do that. So the chrome is a better colour than the Duke Chrome. The Duke Chrome is more of a blackened chrome, I think. You would love to change the beacon against bacon. What do you mean, Tequila? No, we're not doing the Hyperions. That ain't gonna happen. Let's see what we got back here. We've got Raven there. Let's go with a Raven here. Did we put Duke Chromes on in the end? I can't remember. Let's click on that. Duke Chrome there. How's that look? Just got to put the tyres on. Runner tyres for the win. Said no one ever. Oh, my truck's got runner tyres. Oh, it's brilliant. 31570. Right, let's try and find a 31570 in this list. 31570 runners. There you go. That's what you want. Oh, yeah. And now we try and find a tyre. I always love this bit. The 31570's Pirellis, which look absolutely ridiculous. So that's a big no. Ultra Grip winter tyre. I really should install summer tyres. No problem being late. Absolutely fine. What's the dot on the tyre skirt? That'll be the exhaust. That'll be the exhaust, which apparently you can't remove. I've got a feeling in the mod you could put side exhaust down there. They may have taken that out, I'm not sure. What was that? A Goodyear Ultra Grip 31570. Let's try and find that back here. Goodyear Ultra Grip 31580. There. See, they look quite good. I know it's a winter tyre, but it looks good. Do you know what you'll be streaming next week? Or will you decide later, the Rory? I generally decide sort of Tuesday. I look at the week then, and then decide. A Twitch viewer is never late. He arrived precisely when he means to. That's not always true. He might have tried to get there earlier, but couldn't. Donkey, sent you a link on Twitter to some photos from the truck show I was at. There are some very nice trucks. If you want to see, show them. It's okay. Thank you, Donkey. I shall take a look at them, sir. I'll get them into a folder, and then we'll go through them. That won't be today. We'll do that next week. This is the most annoying part, finding ties to match crits. I totally agree, bro. It's more work than it should be. But then again, the reason it's not a problem is because I've only got this many ties because of a mod. So it's my fault. If you're using stock SCS stuff, then you've only got like 3 ties, so it's not a problem. Right, I didn't actually check what size tie that was. A 31570 as well, okay. 31570, that's a marathon. Otherwise known as a Snickers, Kappa. There we go. 315. Hang on, Ultra Grip Max D. Is that the same one? No. That is not the same one. It's that one. That looks pretty good, actually. I quite like that. I like that. No, I don't like the default tyres either. But they don't have any licenses to bring in other tyres, so... Right, is there anything at the back we can do? Nope. Nothing here. Okay, internal. Let's have a look. I assume that's going to be a working sat-nav. Oh, now, where to put the dog, eh? Let's put the cup down here. Let's put my mug down there. What else have we got? Tyre physics would be awesome, forcing you to drive some cheap Nankangs at the beginning. Yeah, that could be fun. Or like buying sort of what do they call it? When they give tyres another lease of life, what do they call it? Remolds. Cheap remolds. Because that's all you can afford. Right, doggy. We need the doggy. And what should we put with the doggy today? A handmade leather wallet? I don't know about you, but I would never, ever put my wallet on the dash. Never. €999 for a sandwich. Lol. Hey guys, it's only 100 and something days till Christmas. Well, it seems appropriate that we should have a Scania model in here, I think. It's got to be. It's got to be the truck, hasn't it? What have we got up here? Dun, dun, nope, nope, nope. Snowflake. Ooh. Soccer ball, tennis ball. We need something brown. I don't think we've got anything that will fit with this interior. An 8-ball. Let's go with the 8-ball. Don't want to do that. We'll put my usual bag down there. And I think we're done. Trade it in for 112. Let's see what we got. Okay, my guy's yawning. What do you think? Wrong button hype. Oh, the steering wheel. I forgot about the steering wheel. Do we have to go to the... That's a good point, actually. Alright, let's actually press F4 and see if this works now. So, in theory... Oh, yeah. Look at this. Steering wheel adjustments for the win. Wow. Okay, I guess what you should do is get your seat position correct first and then think about this bit. I like it, though. I like being able to do that. Because now you can get it so you can clearly see the dash, which is good. So that's the first thing in 125. The second thing is the zoom button. So you can actually map a button to zoom, like that. So you can actually look at things going past. Or, as I pointed out, you can actually look in your mirror when you're reversing. So you could actually feasibly reverse properly now by doing this. You know, this mirror's not so bad, plus you can do that. But that mirror, I've actually got some good definition there. Now, the curtains are not missing, Acres Wild. They're not missing, bro. Ooh, nice. Right, let's go to the sleepy place. Get my guy to rest for a minute. Let's go around to the mechanics and see if we can... It's the default map. Yeah, the Pro Mods doesn't work with this. Information panel. Fuel usage. Fuel info. You see, I would have preferred a... I like a bar rather than just numbers. Wow. Did you see that? Did it actually just start me with the parking brake set? Truck is a bit quiet. Well, that's... S underscore interior volume. What's it on? It's on 2. No, it's on 4, actually. Interior volume's on 4. Put it on 6. We're probably going to see some mod errors today because we're on a beta version. I need to adjust my mirrors as well. Let's go and sleep first. You think they listened, Aliki? I think they have. It actually started me with the... It started with the parking brake on. Which is unexpected. Let's see. Let's adjust that one down and out a little bit. Click, 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 click. I guess you have fatigue turned on. Oh, yes. I do indeed. Turn it off. Alright, let's turn it off then. Should we turn it off? Let's turn it off. I don't mind. Fatigue stimulation off. Guy's no longer yawning. Mr. Rose, 16 months. Thank you, Mr. Rose. Mrs. Frosty Jack, hey, forgot to mention, I've asked my parents nicely to see if they can get me the G29. I've seen it at a good price, asking to get it over the next week or so. Wow. I hope they say yes. Wait, why is the indicator not cancelled? Why is my indicator not cancelled? I have that turned on. Yeah, I don't know how you put the steering wheel knob on. Do you have to go to the mechanics? That's where I'm going. Does anybody know? Do you have to go to the mechanics to turn it on? Yeah, Gabrielle, I read this. Now, that is really going to affect me. So, I don't know if you know, but what they've done is if you use cruise control, and I don't know why they've done this, because pretty much every car I've ever driven does this. If you put yourself in cruise control, and then you touch the throttle or the brake, it cancels cruise control, because you've basically pressed a pedal which is saying to the engine management system, I want to change speed. Like, I want to go faster or I want to go slower. Accelerate or brake. And they've changed it. They've changed it so that the throttle no longer cancels the cruise control. Which, I'm guessing it works that way in real life in a truck, but that's going to really throw me, because I always touch the throttle. Like, if I'm going down the motorway and I'm coming up from an exit slip, I'll blip the throttle slightly just to cancel the cruise control, let it slow down, then I'll normally activate the retarder as I go up. But they've stopped it. Now you have to touch the brake, and for a while it's going to throw me. And I don't quite get it. You prefer it because it's nice for overtaking. Your car does that, the throttle doesn't cancel cruise control. Throttle doesn't unless it has a limit button at the bottom of the pedal. Maybe they should have made it as an option. Right, is it in here? Here you go. No, that's the plate. How do we change the, how do we put it on? Does anybody know? Doesn't it cancel cruise control when you engage the retarder? Yeah, it does, Smoking Cookie. Normally, that will count as a braking. Brake or clutch cancels it, Edwards. I'll have to use a clutch then. The dot is on the steering wheel centre. I can't see the centre. Wait, are you on about in here? Okay. Look down. I can't look down. How do I look down? Oh, there we go. Right, got it. Ah, okay. Got it. There we go. Wait, what? Should I not have a list here? Standard steering wheel. Wait a second. Standard steering wheel. No accessory. Is there not meant to be something here that I can press? Mod conflict alert. You think that's what it is? Yeah, it could be. Could be. And they're mostly trailer errors that I'm seeing at the moment. Okay, I must have something that's conflicting. I mean, it could be, I don't know, it could be the cup, couldn't it? It could be anything. Okay, not to worry. So normally you'd be able to put a steering knob on there, but you can't because apparently I've got a conflict. Which I can't figure out for now. Oxenham! Thank you for subscribing, Oxenham. Welcome to the house, sir. Thank you very much for supporting the stream. Sorry I didn't see that a couple of minutes ago, but thank you and welcome. Atlanta Dark. In all cars I've driven with cruise control, the throttle won't cancel cruise control. It will speed up and then slows back down to the set speed. Yes, I agree with that bit, Atlanta. That's exactly what it does. You put your throttle down because it allows you to overtake. Is that what it now does? We'll have to try it in a minute. So if you cruise control, press the throttle, speed up, let go, goes back to the cruise control speed. If it does that, I'm happy with that. It's just going to throw me because I've been used to the gameplay so long just blipping the throttle. You think it's a Scania mod? Yeah, what, the Scania, yeah, it could be, hang on. Tell you what, let's save that. Let's save that and go and turn that off and see if we can get that to work. Oh no, it might reset my, It might reset me. Oh, we can just teleport back. It's fine. Yeah, you see the pro mods here now just lists it as an error. Yeah, it just goes, oh, this is incompatible. So it doesn't load it anymore. But if I turn off the Scania 4 and the RGL accessory, and what else do I need to turn off? We'll leave the 50k add-ons, probably. See, that might conflict, you don't know. Scania 4 HDR fix. So we'll get rid of those 3 and see what happens. It doesn't show up in your mod manager. Which one? Right. Okay. Let's see if that works now. Nope. Okay, it's obviously another mod conflict. Something else. It could be anything. It could be the lights. It could be any of those mods that's conflicting. It's not worth looking at right now. It's fine. Right, so where are we? Well, in Zurich. Let's take... actually, let's see if we've got an external contract out of here. Let's see what we can get. Leon, Strasbourg. Where do you want to go, guys? Where do you want to go? Delete all the mods. I'm not going to do that. Razorback Rob, sup, bro? Glad to see you had a good time in Insomnia. Steve's Periscope video was hilarious. All the drinks. If I knew I had the weekend off, I'd have come. New job Thursday. No more agency driving. Ooh, Razorback Rob. Enjoy, sir. Enjoy your new job. Mr. Thyrox. 37 hack months. Hype, Squirrel Love. Thank you, Mr. Thyrox. Good to hear you well. Thank you for 37 months of support. He was the first subscriber. Numero uno. Mad Mark, welcome to the house, sir. I'll give you a toot in a second, Mad Mark. But thank you very much for supporting the stream. Welcome to this community, Mad Mark. Appreciate that. Due north to the UK. Well, you want to head towards the UK? All right. Well, that's something we can do. Let's have a look then. Let's see. Let's go this way. Let's go west. That would take us that way. So possibly the excavator. Oh, there is an option here. Have you seen this, guys? Look at this. This is new. Normally, you'd only be able to do this with a console command, but you can now, preferred job length is a slider that you can move to adjust how long the jobs that you want the engine to generate, the job engine. Now, I like this feature because the only way to set this normally is the console command, where you kind of go, what is it, G underscore set job length or something like that. I can't remember what it is. Is it F underscore? It's something, job length limit or something it is. However, I would have preferred a slider with a number next to it, because this doesn't mean anything. Do you know what I mean? What does this mean? This could be like, oh, I want 50 kilometers or 600. I want 10,000. I want 400. Why? Why have we got a slider here like that with no number? Why can't we just go, just put some notches on it and go 100, 200, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 plus. That would have been great. I've just gone, right, I fancy 300 kilometer job limits. Done. Sanjit, I know it's a beta, sir. What are you saying? What's your point? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, G underscore job. There it is. So currently, right, let's try this, actually. Because it probably, let me try this. Let me put it down to here, because this probably affects that number. So if we change that, and then go G underscore job. Wait a minute, what have you done? G underscore job. I'm trying to reach over my my wheel. 600. That's on. That doesn't look like it does affect it then. That's interesting. Unless that only affects the contracts. Let's put that up there. Yeah, that's not actually changed that number. Default is -1. Yeah, I know, Pug. I've read the release notes. Reduces the probability of long-distance jobs from generating, not the limit. Not limit it. So, okay, Photonic, why have we got a number that hard limits it, that you can't change, and an option that is a slider with no number on it that you can change, but it's only a preference? I don't get this. Why didn't they just have this slider have notches on it with numbers and directly change the limit? So instead of having a preferred job length, just go job length limit and just fix that number based on what I put here. I know, Captain Flint. I know it's preferred. I've read that bit. What I'm trying to say is, why? Why did it have to be like this? Why couldn't we have done something a bit better here and had an actual number that we can relate to that physically limits our job, because that's what we want? Anyway, that's what we got. We got that. Is there anything else that we got? We got some stuff under controls, I think. We got some extra... What was it? Extra splitter? I think it was this one. Shifter, fast split, advanced only, clutch or throttle release. So we got that one. I think that's a new option. I think they should add a 25k increments to the slider. That would be a better idea. 25k? Oh, you mean 25 kilometers, not 25,000. I don't know if they will, Odd Sniper. I don't quite... That doesn't make... They can do something better, though, I think. That doesn't kind of add up. The longest job on the default map is way shorter than the longest Pro Mods job. Yeah, but the point is, they've got an engine which now has two things to consider. A hard length limit and a preference. And the user only gets access to one of them. And you can't limit the length of jobs, because let's say you want to just play the game and have short jobs. Well, why can't you just limit it? Anyway, we could wax lyrical about that. Let's have a look at what else we've got. We want to go towards the UK, apparently, because that's what we're trying to do here. Oh, there's one. Yogurt. We could take yogurts to France, if we want to. That goes a bit far away. Oh, Doily. Dolly's outside barking. Oh, canned beans to Newcastle. That might just win. Well, Stavanger's not... Oh, well, we could just go straight to Swansea with salt and spices, but that's a long drive. Or we could just go for the freight market, see what the freight market's got. Whoa, a Scud. A Scud missile to München. Logs to Dijon. What else have we got? Something goes towards the UK. Liver paste. Well, the French like their liver pate. Let's do this and then head north, I think. Let's take this one. Not done log job in ages. Yeah, but that is a big old job. I would take the Scud, but it's going the wrong way. Let a private company transport the Scud. Well, let somebody else take the Scud. I actually just cancelled my indicator when I made that turn. That's interesting, because it didn't do that before. You need to rest. I don't. I turned off fatigue. Mr. Shazen, 4 months, 999999. Thank you very much, Shazen. And Mad Mark. That was for you, sir. I promised I would. How much did I pay for my steering wheel, Jay Williamson? When I bought it, I think it was like £250 when I bought it a while back. And then, about 6 months later, PC World started selling them for 150. I was like, thanks. How does the empty air tank alarm sound? What do you mean? Oh, I see. You mean the, yeah, they've added an audible noise to the low pressure. I don't know. We're going to have to wait until we get a low pressure warning, which generally happens either in the morning when you've slept or after a ferry during. It only happens after a rest. But yeah, whereas it used to go low pressure warning, apparently now it makes a noise. Where are we going? We're gonna go and pick up some logs, and then we're taking them to France, which means we're gonna go through a whole lot of toll roads. I know that you have to turn the wheel madness a certain distance. I realise that. I have driven vehicles. I know. But given that I turned 90 degrees at a traffic lights, I kind of expected that was enough. Because a 90-degree turn normally is. We'll test the cruise control when we get on the highway, don't worry. Spam the parking brake. Do you actually think that would work? Do you think it models that? Did we go freight? We went freight market, didn't we? There we go. So we're taking 16 tons of logs from Zurich over to Dijon in France. Home of the mustard. We go that way. You know what? I've never actually been that way. I'm curious. Is there something new in the cruise control? So what's new is the throttle no longer cancels the cruise control. It works. Okay, hang on. There you go. There's your low pressure warning. We just used all the air pressure. Fuel usage, fuel info, turbo pressure, speed info. Oh, no, you can't go this way. Lol. Nope, you can't go this way. It was worth looking. You've heard that exact noise before on a bus? Yeah, it's basically when the air tank's getting low and you need time for the pump to fill it back up again. Did you see that little setting wheel on the job acceptance? That setting choose between different trailer styles. I've not seen it yet because I went for a mod trailer, but yeah, if you pull up, like, they now allow that in the mods as well, so in theory, when the trailer mod authors catch up with this, they can offer different styles of trailer, and then you can pick the one that you want when you pick the job up, which is nice. Let's have a look at this zoom thing. There we go. Ooh, zoomy. Who wants rain? It was actually raining quite a bit in Birmingham yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, it absolutely binned it down with rain in Birmingham. There we go. There's the trailer. There's the truck. The parking brake on a sec. Yes, Odd Sniper, you have to map a key to it. So if you go to your options and controls, and then scroll down, sorry, no, options and buttons, and then scroll down to the camera settings down here. Where is it? Camera controls. And then you've got this one here, zoom interior camera. And by default, there's nothing set. Now, I put it on control key, but I think I might put it on the shift key. Lost function assignment shift up, which I don't need anyway. So I've got it on the shift key now. So you map a key to it, because by default it doesn't map anything. And then when you get in your truck, you press that key, and it does that. Which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's take a photo. One second for the new sub. Let me just take this photo here before we go anywhere. That lamppost is a bit annoying. Let's get that out of the shot. There we go. Right, DOSSpawn 15. And welcome to the house, DOSSpawn. Thank you so much for subscribing, sir. Thank you for supporting the stream. Welcome to the community. I'm pretty certain everybody gave you a lovely welcome. Very good thing for parking. Yeah, I think so. I think once you get used to it, you'll be able to use it for the mirrors instead of doing the whole F2 thing. You'll be able to just sit there and go like that. You know? Because you can't get the definition in that mirror properly. Fire and wood. What's wrong with that? Have you ever heard of a log fire? No, diesel cheers is... You're incorrect, sir. It's not only in the United States. Cheering is something that a broadcaster gets a choice to turn on, and I haven't turned it on. I don't have it on, so that's why there's no cheering. Yes, it's a DAF XF105 Harry on Eurotruck 1.25 or 125. If you want to play it, then you need to go to Steam, choose Properties, go to the Betas tab, and opt into 125 Public Beta. But be warned, if you've got the Sound Fixes mod, it will crash your computer. Not your computer, it'll crash your truck. So you have to turn that one off. There may be more that break it as well. Yeah, 3:15 when it rained. It was about 3 o'clock, yeah, yesterday. Okay, no. I'm okay in this lane. Oh my god. Stay there, bro! Don't pull out on me! The sound mod will crash the game in 0.25 noted. Yeah, the Sound Fixes mod. Do you know which one I mean? It's called something. It's called Sound Fixes. That mod took me a while to find out, but it crashes the game. I turned that off when the game started. It was like a process of elimination, just going, turn these off, nope, still crashes, turn these off, nope, still crashes, and it kept going, and eventually it was like, aha! It's Sound Fixes. Which is unusual, because it's not usually that mod that breaks things. Dingo PK. Okay, you don't believe me for that RGL4 series. Now there's a picture from forum ETS2 screenshots. Dingo, I don't know what you mean, sir. I'm genuinely confused. When you say I don't believe you, I don't understand. Can anybody explain what Dingo means? I don't know what it means about the Scania 4. I take it we need to be in the left lane at this point. Because we're not going to Zurich. Nobody else understands either. So not just me then. Dingo, I don't know what you mean, sir. Could perhaps explain in chat. Exactly, Satan did the mod, the Scania 4. Can you get a BMW mod for ATS? I have no idea, Razorback. Strasbourg and Dijon this way. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is it... Okay, that's confusing. Why does it say right lane for Dijon, and then the sat-nav takes me this way? Do you know what? I'm going to go that way. What's the difference? 284K is 306. What? Okay, this is hilarious. So the sat-nav's telling me to go straight on, and if I go straight on, it's 306 kilometers, 4 hours 57. If I go right, like the map tells me to Dijon, it takes less time and less distance than what the sat-nav calculated. Go figure that one. You've been tom-tommed. That's amazing. Okay, we'll go this way then. There's a toll, but you can pay the toll and be free. Because it's faster and has tolls. So what? I don't care. I've got like... Look how much money I've got. I don't care about a toll. RJL have made a Scania 4 for only Finland forums, and that's now for global use only, Dingo. RGL's made... Oh, right, RGL's made one. Okay, that's news. For Finland forums. Okay, so here's the thing, Dingo. I'm using the one from Satan, not from RGL. I was completely unaware of an RGL Scania 4. So, that's definitely news to me. Money cheat? No. This is not a money cheat, bro. This is a 3.5-year profile. This is not a money cheat. I'll tell you how you can work out if you've got a money cheat. If you go to... Not that one. If you go to this one. Yeah? And you can basically scroll back. Look at that. You see that? That is not a money cheat. If you had a cheat, it would just go bonk. This is 3.5 years of me playing this game. That's what that is. Legend. Legend, mate. Legend. What the majority changed for the new DAF besides the new textures, Bob? I don't know, to be honest. I have to sit down and go through the different ones. I don't know the details. We just started playing it today. So look at this. You can drive along now where you can go, ooh, I can see I need to be in that lane. How useful is that? It's called a legendary Sunday night trick of a reason. Yeah, my other profiles have hacked money. I'll admit that one, but this one is a career profile. You know, because I can't be bothered to level up 6 different profiles. But I've always said that. I said that from the day I did it. When I created my research profile, as I called it. What's the speed limit? 80. There's a new Scania mod trailer for 125. What's it got? Like Scanias on the back, you mean? Surely no hacks anymore. No. I've got... Okay, so think of it this way. There was a time when, for example, the Hungary map was a standalone map, and you had to have a brand new profile to play it. And so what I did was, I cheated my money on that new profile so that I could just go in there and play and look around the map and not have to worry about starting again with no money. So I cheated the money so that I could drive around the map and show you. Same thing with TSM. TSM, I had a cheap profile which had loads of money and a very, very high level for exactly the same reason. And so it was with so many others. Not the MHA one, there's another one that I did that with. One of the standalone maps, I can't remember now. But this profile is a career. Oh, it's a curtain tray with Scania. Oh, right, okay, got you. The logo on it, yeah. I've seen that one before. Private for Finnish users. Dingo. Can I ask why? What's the idea of that then? Is he planning to release it, or is he just keeping it private for Finnish users? Was it Brazil? It could have been Brazil. Dutch map. Dutch map was one of them. Yeah, yeah. Dutch map was a new profile. Not sure about Brazil, because there are 2 Brazil mods. One of them integrates with the main map, and the other one's standalone. RGL's finished a go figure. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Mieska, is why is he limiting it to Finnish users? And is he planning on releasing that, or is it only ever going to be Finnish users? What was the thinking? Yes, Blivius, it was me requesting Fernbus to have track IR that prompted the developers to put it in the game, because I sat down with them and said, you really need to put track IR in this game. And fair play to TML, they actually listened to what I said to them, so they're going to bring it in at some point. It shouldn't be that hard for them to support it. Keep private Finland users. One Guz Henki Steel T-Series I was about to leak because I don't remember that Satan... Oh, okay, so you thought I was using a leaked version of the RGL one? Nah, I was using the Satan one. But what I'm asking you, Dingo, is why is he doing that? You missed complicated roads. They should put VR support to the game. Do you mean Fernbus or Eurotruck? Because Eurotruck already has it. Polar Bear, I use a saber-tooth control and it's been okay, but now it won't let me allocate any buttons on ETS and ATS. I select wipers in the menu, push a button on the control and it does nothing. Drivers are up to date. Anybody else use a saber-tooth? Because I don't. That's weird. Is it like a Windows 10 thing? Shubban, yes, I noticed they put my logo into Fernbus. I didn't even know at the time, but we spotted it last week. Something to do with the country community. I mean, I don't know. It's a weird decision for a mod author to just limit it to his country. It's a weird decision. And I'm pretty certain somebody's going to leak it. You know? Somebody will leak that. You can't give it to people and keep it under control, you know? Dr. Dre, Paul, just wanted to say thanks. I'm going to respect your decision and not make a payback delivery. But thanks, next one's on me. Dre, thank you for thank you for respecting my decision. It was a gift. Thank you very much, and it was great to meet you again. I'm glad you got back safe, sir. Don't know about you, but I'm tired. Poor Dre, right? He was, we were sat at the table last, oh crikey, losing track of time now. We sat at the table last night, having a meal, and he starts falling asleep at the table. We turned round, he was like this. It was so funny. And then he ordered a double espresso and woke up. Funny. It was doing that to you on the saber-tooth as well, training. Okay, that's interesting. Polar Bear, you're not alone then. Somebody else has got a problem with the saber-tooth. Yay, toll booth. Why did he go in this lane instead of this? What the? What's wrong with this lane? Has he got no change or something? I still blame the cheesecake, Dre. Dre and MJ had a cheesecake. A shady cheesecake. So get this. Here's what Dre and MJ did. They went, we're walking around Gamescom and they go, oh, we're just going to nip back to the room and drop some things off. Okay. Drop some things off. 2 hours later, they turn up. Oh yeah, we had cheesecake. Oh, it was the best cheesecake I've ever had. And we're like, you what? You what? About an hour and a half after that, Dre's asleep at the table. Sugar crash. Either that or guilt. It was a guilt sleep. But that didn't stop him from ordering another dessert. He had a second dessert within the space of 3 hours. Was it New York style? I don't know what that is, Peterbilt. What do I think of Farm Sim 17? I haven't got it yet. It only comes out in October. New York style has a cherry on top. How is that a style? It just has a cherry on it. New York style. Brilliant. That is awesome. Put like a slice of pineapple on top. London style. I don't think it had a cherry, I don't know. Right, let's try this cruise control. Okay, so I'm cruising. I'm going to put my foot on the throttle. Foot is 100% on the throttle right now. Okay, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. Scrap that idea. We're going up a hill. 410 engine for the win. Will you get the South London project on September 22nd, Sinden? If somebody reminds me, I will, because I'm probably going to forget. Alright, let's try that again. Right, cruise control that in. Wait for this guy to overtake. New York style is creamier and Philadelphia style is thicker and richer. Okay. I never knew there was this much to cheesecake. Right, foot down the accelerator. Okay, we're speeding up. Now I'm going to release the throttle. Retarder kicks in. Nice! Foot on the accelerator. Yeah. Release the throttle. Retarder kicks in. Is this bringing me down? Yeah, that's cool. That works nicely. I like that. So that pretty much works how, you know, cars and stuff work. Avro Vulcan XH 9-month support. Thank you, Avro. AMH Logistics. Welcome to House AMH. Thank you so much for subscribing, sir. Welcome to the community. Thank you for your sub. Vrome 8.1. Hello, Paul. Random question. Are you going to try Elite Dangerous again since you've now got the Vive? Vrome. It's unlikely. It's unlikely. Does anybody know, or do you know, Vrome, does Star Citizen have Vive support? Because if it does, I would try it on the Vive. I would try Star Citizen on the Vive, but I don't know if it has it or not. Right, I'm going to activate the retarder manually. That cancels the cruise control, as you would expect. Yep, that seems to work as it should do. How do you get your comment to Paul on the stream, Sinden? Oh, you have to send a delivery slur. It's a donation thing. It's a paid-for donation that appears on the screen. So that does two things. It gets your message on the screen, gets it read out, and supports the stream, basically. The Vive will work on Star Citizen, so that sounds like not yet then. Will work sounds like not available right now. What is this guy doing? Wow. So what was the point of that exactly? Star Citizen has no VR support now. It will in the future. Fair enough. Wait, that barrier just lifted up. What the heck? Does somebody want to explain to me what just happened? Somebody needs to clip that. Because I'm 100% sure the barrier went up. And I was like, why has the barrier gone up? And then I got to the barrier and it just went straight into the logs. Did that happen? Or did I just completely imagine that? I bet that's actually wrecked the trailer. Truck's on 4%. Scumbag game. Wow. You can't blame that one on a mod. Did that happen? You blame an invisible AI car? I suppose that would explain it. That was insane. The barrier was up. So what, I didn't imagine that. The barrier definitely came up. That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It was a woodcutter tour booth. I like it. So you drive through the toll booth and the barrier goes zzz, and cuts the logs. Brilliant. It did happen, right, so it wasn't just me then. What was that, did I see? Pobeda Airlines has announced it will be covering a new service between Moscow from the 9th to the 20th. 4 flights per week. Barberstick. Sorry, what's the relevance? What's the relevance of the flights from Moscow? I missed that. No, I can't explain how I went under the trail. That's so weird. The whole thing was strange. Uh-oh. Oh, a bit too quickly into that bend. Imagine porting ETS2 trucks to ATS. I think it's already been done. There's been crossover for a long time. You just got P3D, you can't wait for the Flight Sim Labs A320. Same, Squirrel. Same. When is that happening, Squirrel? Because you're one of the testers. You need to let me know, Squirrel, when it's happening. I need to know. I need to know when that's happening, because I want to play that. I want to try it. We've flown the Aerosoft one for too long, I want to compare it. Dub AUT 6? You what, mate? Oh my god. Guys, Dub AUT has got 5 accounts that are subscribed to me, and now he's got 6. Are you having a giraffe, Dub? Guys, get some GGs in chat and a lovely nutty welcome for Dub AUT 6. What a star. Seriously, 6 accounts subscribed to me. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, Dub. That is insane, bro. We are here. Have you got a free camera mod? No, it's a setting gaming. It's a setting you can do in the dev thingy. Right, you know what? We could try using the zoom thing now, if I need it. Or I might not need it. Ugh. Stop reading chat while reversing. It's bad for your health. Will I make famring videos? What's a famring video? Oh wow, I totally messed that up. John's parking yesterday, was it bad, Connor? Was it rage? My parking's gone to POS at the moment. That's better. It's the mid-lift steer. It's a little bit different because it turns much sharper. Catches you out if you're not careful. There we go. Come on, ding for me! Ding for me! Ding for me! Stewish 101. Welcome to Now, Stewish. Thank you very much for supporting the stream, sir. Welcome to the community, Stewish. Let's get this thing delivered. Look at that lovely nutty welcome. Thank you, guys. Midlift and tag lift, Jay Wilson. It's where the steering axle is. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, wow, I didn't get any penalties. That's amazing. I genuinely thought we were going to get penalties. So, with the midlift, let's just pull away from here. So, you see that middle axle there? You see how it steers like that? That makes the truck turn sharper. And then, when you're not hauling, you can press the U key like that. And that lifts it off the ground. And the point of doing that is to save tyre wear. You know, when the tyre's not in contact with the ground, you're not wearing the tyre out, so you can lift it up. With a tag lift, it's the axle at the back here. That's the one that lifts away when you're not using it, so that saves the tyres at the back. That's essentially it. What should I buy first, track IR or a wheel? I have an Xbox controller, Mr. Goose. Wow, sorry for that. That's an interesting question. What's your thought on that, guys? See, initially I'm thinking get a wheel, but consider this. He's got his Xbox controller, right? Which means he can steer with his left thumb, and he can look around with his right thumb. If he moves to a wheel, he can now steer with his hands, but he can't look around without grabbing hold of the mouse and doing, you know, the mouse kind of move. If he gets track IR, he can carry on steering with his hands and look around with his head. I think in balance I would say wheel. But it's an interesting problem. Because when you get the wheel, you lose the ability to move the camera with the thumb. You've got to grab hold of... You've got to have one hand on the wheel and one hand on the mouse to sort of move the camera around. So I think I'd probably go with the wheel. Yeah, a wheel and mouse lock, I think so. That's what I'd go with too. Right, let's see if we can get a job to take us more towards the UK. From Dijon. That'll do. 23 tons, flat car. Up to Paris. Let's see what else we've got. Yep, that'll do. That wins. Most of the time, ETS 2, you don't use the mouse. Pourquoi? I don't agree with waiting until you can afford both. I mean, I had the wheel. Do you know what? I think I might put my seat forward slightly. I had the wheel. You know, quite a while before I got track IR. Like, the wheel... They're both game changers, that's the thing. That's the thing about it. When you get the wheel, you don't want to go back from that. You're like, oh, wow, this is unbelievably cool. And then when you get the track IR, you're like, whoa, I don't want to go back from this either. They're both game changers. But, you know, which game changer should you get first? Probably the wheel. Before that, you had a joystick. I did leak it. I had keyboard and mouse, then I got my joystick. I remember doing it. I was sat there playing Euro Truck with the keyboard and mouse and I was thinking, man, this digital steering's really annoying me. I was thinking to myself, I've got a joystick in the attic I've not used for years. I wonder if it still works. And I went up into the attic and I dug around, got it, sort of blew the dust off it. And then I blew the dust off the joystick and started using that. And you know, an analog controller's better than a digital one at the end of the day. But you can use mouse steer, that's another way of doing it. A lot of people do. Why not get a cheaper wheel and track IR? You can do, that's an option. Depends what his budget is at the end of the day. I mean, if he could get like a second-hand wheel maybe, that was good, he might have some room left to get a track IR. It was... It was Odd Sniper. It was a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro, and I still have it. That's the hilarious thing. I think I've had that. I must have had that joystick for way too long than I can care to remember. Like 15 years probably. Something insane like that. Get a Driving Force GT. Yeah, if you start with the budget and work back. So if he's got like, I don't know, $150, $200 to spend, see if you can get both for the budget. And if you can't, then you have to pick one. You can get a Driving Force GT for £46 in Computer Exchange. That's not bad. Mr. Foden, 55. Welcome to Nighthouse, Foden. Hang on, let me give you a toot as well. Thank you for subscribing today, Foden. Welcome to the community, sir. Appreciate your support, and thank you for giving him a lovely welcome. PMDG 747 in development. I have heard of it, yeah. I don't know how long away it is, though. Right. Let's do this. Strike Shadow uses Driving Force GT, and it's nice. There you go. You paid £18 for yours. Wow. That's amazing. Does that make it easier or harder? You know what? I think, because I brought my seat forward, I think I just need to bring the mirrors back in slightly so I can see the side. That's better. There we go. And then, when I do that, I can actually see the side of my truck. That is actually really difficult to get depth perception. Whoa. Blimey, that's going to take some getting used to. That's doable. WET, I always wondered, what was ETS, not ETS2, like? I cannot find any footage. Do you know it? Did you play it regarding joystick? No, I didn't, actually. WET, I went straight into ETS2. Some people have said it's like nowhere near as good as ETS2. I don't know. Regarding joysticks, I killed 2 of them with winter and summer games. Oh yeah, we've all been there. I've killed keyboards with Z and X key. Joysticks. The old Kempston joysticks and Delhi Thompson's Decathlon. Oh yeah. Mike 6, Rock, Rip Overlay, what's up? What's up with the overlay? What's broken? Is it the animation broken? Okay, instead of saying rip overlay, tell me what the problem is. Chat's working okay, so what's wrong? Double delivery again. Oh, okay. Is it working now? Fixed, okay. I don't know what's going on, Dre. That's the second time that's happened tonight. Mike 6, don't feel bad, Dr. Dre. Just watched Insomnia VOD. It's hilarious to watch Pinky and the Brain argue over who broke the chat. For once, they couldn't blame you. Thank you, Mike. Apple Pie, I use Track IR plus a keyboard. Wow. Even though I have a Steam controller. Well, for ATS and ETS, it's quite the combo, though I recently bought the Pro Clip you're using now, much nicer than the basic one. Yeah, the Pro Clip is a lot more accurate than the sort of passive track hat version, if you like. Uh-oh. It's that guy out. This trailer is mahoosive. It really is mahoosive. Thank you, Apple Pie. That's a very odd combo, but it sounds like it works for you. Norwegian Vikings TV, 5-month support. WoW's super tester Mario Hanor says hello. Mario Hanor, hello back at you. Thank you, Norwegian Vikings. I have a question. Will I try the Dalton and Elliott's HW Extreme version 1.4 map in ATS? First time I've even heard of this map. Big Bar. What's so special about it, if I might ask? Triple wiper hype? Yeah, Gabriel, you might be right about going through a toll with this trailer. Mad Jock, 9 months. Cheers for the quality, lols and viewings. You're welcome, Mike. Mad Jock, sorry, not Mike. I read the wrong name there. Mad Jock, you're welcome, sir. Thank you for your support. Ooh, is that a train going overhead? Oh no, it's just the, wow, I thought there was something going overhead, but it was actually an illusion of the trees going through. Can you see that? It's so weird. Got a guy tooting me. Oh, I think we got Dolly in. Hang on. Let me escape that. Is he wet? No. Mr. Doyle! He just iced tea. Come on, boy. Come and say hi. Come on. Oh! I don't think he'll want to... If he's just eating, he won't want a snack. Mr. Doyle in the house. Everybody say hi to Doyle. Did you miss me, Doyle? Did you miss me? Say hi to everyone. Captain Cutie in the house. If you're wondering how he is, guy, he's doing really well now. The hair on his paw is growing back. You can hardly see the scar. His paw's all good. Yeah, I know. We got you fixed, didn't we? Hey? Any P.O. box? There is one P.O. box thing. But I've already opened it because I didn't know it was P.O. box. Do you want to say goodbye? See you later. Off you go. Go on. Yeah, there was one P.O. box thing. Which is... It's not for you, darling. Off you go. Go on. It's not for you. It's not for you. This is not... Shh. This is not for you. Stop it. It's not for you. You can't have this. This is something that Mr. Kibberton has sent. Mr. Kibberton sent this to the P.O. box, guys. Can you see what that says? Yeah. Check out the weight. Check out the weight, top right there. 1 kilogram. So next to my head, this bag is almost as big as my head. A 1 kilogram bag of M&Ms. So thank you, Steve, for 1 kilogram of M&Ms. The only thing that I would say about this... Yeah, 1,000 grams of M&Ms. The only thing I would say about this is Steve, get this, ate 6 of these. Yep. Steve ate 6 of these. I'm going to struggle to eat 1. That is a whole lot of M&Ms. Insanity. I didn't even know they made boxes of M&Ms that big. If you can eat 6 kilograms, you only gain 6 kilograms. I don't know. It's 6 kilograms of food, so you're going to weigh 6 kilos more, plus all the energy. You need 2 of those. Your mid-lift is up. It should have put it down. Oh, wow. Why didn't it put it down? Well, it's down now. Thank you. Tankin Official, 7 months. Thank you, Tankin Official. He really does have a sweet tooth, Impy. Wow. 6 kilograms of M&Ms. Not to mention all the fudges in between. Open it up and show you the size of one. No, they're basically normal M&Ms, but just there's a kilogram of them. Right, this thing better not troll me again. Okay, we're gonna go through safely this time. We made it! Are the peanuts or raisins? They're the nutty ones. So they make two kinds of M&Ms, don't they? The nut ones and the chocolate ones, I think. Personally, I like the nut ones, which are those in the yellow bag. The chocolate ones are in a brown bag, I think. Paul, a chap, nice live stream again. It's been great fun. Thank you, MC. I take it you're going. See you later. Uh-oh. Which lane? Which lane? You know what? I'm going to have a look at the map because... Oh no, we're definitely going straight on. Last time it picked an absurd route. Okay, this looks good. That's fine. Let's get in that lane. Oh, the blue bags. Yeah, but like the blue bag as well. Wait, is the blue bag the chocolate one? There are 3 types. What's the blue bag then? You're welcome, Jay Williamson. Thank you. I need to get in that lane, but this guy's going to troll me hard now. There we go. I knew he'd see it my way. WAUT, we know you are comfortable to drive on the left as well as on the right, but what measure... Hang on. What measure units are you comfortable with, metric or imperial? Both, actually, Dub. It kind of varies depending on what it is. So I could give people an estimate in feet or yards. For example, if I'm talking about body weight, then I understand stones, so I could say, oh, if somebody said to me I'm 14 stone, right, I'd know what that meant. I'd have an idea about their weight. If somebody said I'm 80 kilograms, I'd have an idea about their weight. If somebody said I'm 220 pounds, which is the American way, I have no clue. I would have to divide that back down to stone to get an understanding of it. But distances, weights, I normally weigh things in kilograms, grams and kilograms, because mostly that's what you find in the supermarket now. Like they moved away from pounds and ounces quite a while ago. Most stuff is metric. So I kind of do both though, but it depends on what it is. When it comes to distance on the road, mentally I understand miles better than kilometers. But I would prefer it if my country moved over to kilometers, just to be consistent with the rest of the metric system. What's the speed limit here? 90. You have 8 stones in your backyard? Do you really? I mean, ultimately, everything should just move to metric, ultimately. But it's like anything, it's inertia. You know, it's the inertia of it. It's rebranding everything. Like, if they change from miles to kilometers on the road, every sign in the country that shows a speed or a distance would have to change. And that is a lot of effort and a lot of money, because somebody's got to be paid to go and change all those signs. And that's what stops things from getting through, because to make that change, government or somebody has got to stump up a lot of cash. And that's really why we don't change. Inertia. DJ Sutty, 15 months. Thank you for the last 15 months of awesomeness. Paul, the world's best streamer. I don't think so, Sutty. Wow, can't believe it's been 15 months since you subbed. Thank you very much for supporting the stream for that long, Sutty, and, well, for your kind words. Now you can clearly see the GPS with a zoom. Yep, you could actually feasibly do that. It should do distance in light years, but it wouldn't make any sense. You can't mentally understand how far 0.01 of a light year is, can you? You can't. And the M71, 22 months of pure entertainment. Thanks, Paul. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, sir, not me. Thank you. What button for zooming? You have to map it, PC Tech, to something. If you go into your options, buttons, and then scroll down to cameras, camera settings, there's a new option for zoom. on 125 and upwards, not on 124. And then you just map any button you like. I've just gone for the shift key. Let's go drop back down to side lights. 0.01 of a light is a long way. It is. It is a long way. But not only can you not work it out in your head, you can't understand it either. It's like if I said to you 1.5 billion kilometers. You have no comprehension of that. Because you know it's a long way. It's a very long way. But it's not something you can relate to. Because you just... You know, you can understand 1,000 kilometers or even perhaps 10,000. But once you start getting to the hundreds of thousands, it's meaningless. Squirrel! Hi Squirrel, about a week or two until we start P3D testing. I'm just sat in awe at P3D at the moment, as I wasn't even using DirectX 10 Fixer for FSX. Oh yeah, Squirrel. Oh boy, yeah. It's a marked step up. It really is. I'm glad you're enjoying P3D. I would love to know when that's coming out, about a week or two. That sounds cool to me, Squirrel. If you've got any inside info, let me know, Squirrel. I'd love to try it out when it comes out. Actually, Squirrel, do you have any contact with the devs? Because that would be awesome of you. I'd love to speak to them. Dub AUT, I was wondering, since the official in Austria, the measurement for speed is meters per second. Really? But I have no feeling how much 1 meter per second is. Same as horsepower. They should all use kilowatts. Meters per second is in my opinion, nobody uses that. Let's face it. The only people that use meters per second is when you're in the physics classroom and you're doing your GCSEs. Like, why would you even use that on the road? You don't ever measure a car in how many meters per second it's doing. So that's pretty weird. As for the power thing, brake horsepower and kilowatts, most engines get quoted in both these days. Personally, I understand brake horsepower because, well, that's what I've been brought up with. Kilowatts is far, far less common in the UK. It's always displayed, but nobody really kind of has an understanding of it. Everybody understands horsepower, but not kilowatts. That's going to take a few generations to go through, I think. But meters per second, that's a weird one, that is. 1 meters per second is 3.6 kilometers per hour. I didn't even know Austria did that, Dub. I never knew that. Did anybody else know that? Star Citizen uses meters per second. Well, in space, I'll give you that. And that brings me back to my physics classroom comment. In space, you know, Kerbal Space Program, Star Citizen, probably even Elite Dangerous, meters per second is the norm. But the numbers are so big, it kind of turns into a... I'm doing 1,000 meters per second. Well, that's nice. But I must admit, I never knew that about Austria. You know what, I think we need to get a photo in this truck with this trailer. I don't have one yet. Or when I press the key for mid-lift, the axle doesn't lift. Have you definitely got a mid-lift, and have you definitely mapped that key correctly? Because it sounds like you haven't. By default, it should be the U key. 1,000 meters per second isn't that much. Eminem. Dude, if a peanut was coming at you at 1,000 meters per second, it would go straight through you. I don't know how you can say that's not much. I mean, in space it's not, but 1,000 meters per second is a lot. Like 1 kilometer in a second. That's pretty fast. 3,600 kilometers per hour. Yeah, you know, in space, going from planet to planet, that's not that quick, if that's what he meant. But that's pretty fast for anything on Earth. Why peanut? Because M&M's. Right, I think we'll have a photograph when this van goes past. In space, you want to go Enterprise speeds, or like warp factor 6. In Sweden, we use meters per second in wind speed, Leonard. I think we still use miles per hour in this country. We don't use meters per second, I don't think. Or rather knots. I think knots is a common one, particularly in the, you know, the flight sim, the flying world. But I don't know what the official number is. Let's take a photo. Depth of field. We'll get that car into focus like that. Do you know what? I don't think I've uploaded any Sunday night trucking photos for a few weeks. Lol. Which means when I get round to it, people are going to complain on Twitter. Spam! How fast can you eat a bag of M&Ms? I don't know. I don't tend to rush food. I tend to enjoy it more than rush it. Like, I'm not a slow eater, but I'm not a fast eater. I just enjoy it. Blimey, it's busy. I'm going to go on that lane. WAT, well, meters per second is the official unit, but still on the streets you find kilometers per hour. Probably the same reason why they don't change all the signs to metric in the UK. But in papers for cars, there is no horsepower anymore. Okay, I could understand the move to kilowatts, and I think they're probably doing that in the UK, unofficially. But certainly, I don't know actually. Anybody who's at school right now, like say under the age of 18, do they teach you brake horsepower, or is it all kilowatts when you're talking about power? Actually, that brings me back to the physics classroom thing. That's probably kilowatts. Whenever anybody talks about cars, though, in the UK, aka Top Gear, it's always brake horsepower. It's never kilowatts. I've never heard Jeremy Clarkson stand there and go, it has 400 kilowatts of power. He just won't do it. He won't do it. But in the classroom, it's bound to be kilowatts. Or joules for work, yeah. Yeah, but it's a classic thing. Outside of the classroom, in the real world, what's happening? Yeah, I mean, yeah, physics classroom when I was at school, it was the same. It was all watts, kilowatts, meters per second. But as soon as you stepped outside of the classroom, it just wasn't. It was completely different. Because, believe it or not, the UK went metric in, I think, 1977 or something? So it's been metric for a long time. In your car handbook, it's BHP and kilowatts, MP. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's common to show both. Nick33377, 34 months has passed so quickly. Thanks for all the entertainment, Nick. 34 months, sir. Thank you. Canada betrayed us. Yes, I like popcorn. Does Dole do metric? I've no idea. Moogle Chen, 21 months. Thank you, Moogle Chen. Yes, you can wait. We're going over both lanes. Deal with it. You can't get a feeling for 300 kilowatts, but you understand how much 400 brake horsepower is. Exactly. I'm the same, Evil Monkey. I'm exactly the same. I know it makes sense to move to kilowatts, but for me personally, it doesn't mean anything. It's a number that I would have to convert to horsepower to understand. Mr. Ray Neal with 19 months support. Cheers to all. Thank you, Mr. Ray Neal. Cheers to you. Phil Wright. Loving the stream as always. Keep it up, Paul. Thank you, Phil. That's a nice view. Wait, where's the Eiffel Tower? Oh, there it is. Back there. Australians use both kilowatts and BHP. I'm surprised. I thought the Australians would have gone to kilowatts because they've gone to kilometers per second. They've gone to kilometers per hour, haven't they? They've gone quite metric on the road. I thought they'd have gone metric on that as well. Electric cars use kilowatts versus horsepower soon. This is going to be a fun drop-off, by the way. Just saying. Squirrel H. Renault. Hello, Paul. Hope you're okay. I'm fine, sir. I now have a job at £3.80, is that? And I work... One second, sir. I work 2 to 4 hours, 5 days a week. So about £50 a week for a 16-year-old is good. Saving for my gaming rig now. Keep up the good work, Aaron. Aaron, dude. You're doing the right thing, sir. Well done. That is really good. I remember getting my first job as well. My first job was paper rounds. I was doing paper rounds first, and then I worked at M&S, Marks and Spencer's. Okay, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be really tricky. I'm going to have a go at backing it in, doing the zoom thing. See where that gets us. The trouble with the zoom is you kind of lose the peripheral aspect. Maybe you have to keep doing that. Maybe that works better. Yeah, it's tricky. We mostly got it. Don't know if it's going to accept this or not. No, I think it's going to be super picky today. It's the back that's off. Aussies have got rid of all imperial measurements except when it comes to weed. Well, you know the chat rules about discussing illegal things, sir. That applies there. But I think they have got rid of most of the imperial stuff. Right, there we go. Brakes on. Beacon off. Detach. I think we did okay on that. Pulled from my Stetson with 6 months of support. Thank you very much, sir. Half a year. Sir, 20 months. You missed the Elmia Truck Expo in Jönköping, Sweden this weekend. New Scania is very nice IRL. Sir 12, I've seen pictures. I did see the pictures of it. Somebody tweeted me a picture from there. And, yeah, I can't wait to see it in real life. Hannah, because you're awesome and you deserve it. I had an amazing day at Insomnia yesterday and met so many nutters. Steve never did buy that pack of 9-volt batteries, did he? Yachts to you, Squirrel Love. Hannah, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you. We met Hannah yesterday, and she had a great time, I think, although she's a bit tired. From what I understand, Hannah. And you're right, Steve never did buy the 9-volt batteries. So the plan was, guys, we were going to get a pack of 9-volt batteries, and then just sit there in a line like licking 9-volt batteries because, well, you can, you know. But Steve didn't buy them. So we're blaming Steve. I think I'll go and sleep my guy now. Let's find somewhere to sleep. And then we'll take another delivery. Let's see, where can we go? Let's go over here. Alright, parking brake is off. Nick333 with a very generous delivery, and hi Paul, 34-month delivery from me. Thank you so much for all your streams and videos. I know I am just a number to you, but believe me when I say your content is a big part of my life, so thank you. Nick, you are not a number to me. I mean, one day I'll probably meet you, like a lot of the subscribers and nutters. Yeah? You're not a number star. You're a free man. That was a reference to Prisoner, by the way. Nick, thank you very much for your kind delivery. Really appreciate that. And very kind words. I was only talking to some people yesterday, actually, about this. What was it now? Hang on. Let me think. Yeah, that was it. That was it. So, a guy, one of my followers, and I won't mention his name, one of my followers came up to me yesterday, and he said to me, he came up to me last night, actually, and he said to me, Paul, he said his name, he said, I just want to let you know, he said, I wanted to thank you personally, he said, I just want to let you know that, I lost my, I think it was his mum he lost. So I lost my mum, he said, and I fell into a deep depression. And because of that, I basically almost split with my wife. And he said, and it was you and the community, that's you, he said it was you and the community that basically got me through that. He said, you say you have an awesome community, and I just wanted to come and personally thank you for getting me through that. Now, I'm not going to mention his name, but not going to lie, I was a bit humbled, and I didn't really know how to react. But it got me thinking that I just do what I do. Do you know what I mean? I just kind of make my videos, I just stream. But it does have an effect on some people's lives. A positive effect on some people's lives. And him and Nick are examples of, every now and again somebody reminds you that what you do is affecting people. I need to stop because I'm going to tear up in a minute. I'm going to choke in a minute if I carry on. But what I'm trying to say is, it's nice to hear, and it's very humbling. And Nick, never ever say that you're a number, because you're not. You're part of the community, and that's the difference. You're part of the community, bro. But thank you for your delivery. And I'm just going to drive now. I've talked too much. Can I hug you, Paul? You can have a virtual hug, Peterbilt. But yeah, you guys, it's not just me though. You've got to understand, it's not just me. You make up the community. You are the people here. And you do help a lot of people. Not just me. You guys really do. Like, behind the scenes, a lot of you are helping others. And having a positive effect. And it's nice to hear. Big boys don't cry. Well, that's not true, Caporal. They do. They do. Anybody with feelings cries at some point. Am I doing giveaways today, Josh? Oh my god. I don't know how to answer that, Josh. Right. Let's go and rest in here. Slow custard. 1 second. Firm bus. Slow custard. Great at I-58. Nice to meet up with you and a handful of nutters. Hope the boys that I'm back going... I hope the boys that I'm going back with tomorrow, they should love it. Shame they can't meet with you in the nut house. Keep being nutty, custard. Nice meeting you yesterday. I'm sorry I can't be there. I'm only there Friday, Saturday, which, you know, I hope you knew. I only ever usually do Friday, Saturday. I don't usually do the Sunday because I like to get back for Sunday night trucking. But it was nice meeting you. I hope you have a great time. I hope they have a great time. Say hi to all of them. And have a good one. Alexander K94. Thank you for resuming your sub, Alexander. Welcome back to the Nut House. Let's rest. Paul, you should give away those M&Ms before you get diabetes. Just not to me. I'm fat enough. I'll probably get through them over the next 6 months. May I give up if you missed any deliveries to sender could tell Squirrel? I think I've got them all. Hang on. No, I've got them all, Miaska. I've got Salol Custard, Nick333, Hannah, Sir 12, Squirrel H. Renault, Jorgen. Right, I think I might miss Jorgen. I'm now doing my last year in school, and then I'll start working as a driver. Yes, in Norway you can go to school to become a truck driver. Wow. The benefit is that you get the license free. I didn't know that, Jorgen. Well done. I'm sorry I missed your message. I apologise, Jorgen. I did miss that. But have a good one, sir. Enjoy. Phil Wright I got. Mr. Ray Neal I got. I think we're up to date there. Mr. Doll's already been on, big-headed. He was on about 20 minutes ago. Thanks to you, I'm a year away from becoming a truck driver. My last year in school. In Norway you can go to school to become a truck driver. The benefit is that you get the license for free. That's from Anonymous, but I think that might have been from Jorgen. Good luck with that. Apache, you just wanna say that you lost a delivery when you was going park. Keep up the streaming. We love you. I think I just got it, Apache. I think I got that one. Flippernet, you guys don't let me miss anything, do you? Unbelievable. Oh, low pressure. It's like a rave party. Oh, come on. Who turned the music off? Battery H for Paul and the Nutters and the great community they've created. Battery H, thank you, sir. Right, let's do another delivery. Should we go for... Let's have a look in the... Let's have a look in the contract market and see what we've got there first. If we've got anything that goes to the UK. Sheffield. Do we want to go to Sheffield? Strasbourg, we could go to Carlisle. Carlisle's a long way. 860 kilometers. Good grief. King Awesome 1. I live in the States, and although school I was taught the imperial measurements, but in college I took an engineering class and it was all in metric, so I was trying to switch over. To be honest though, King Awesome, you've got, you know, you've kind of done what I've done. You've got an understanding of both because you've been taught both. It's like there's two parts to it. There's like knowing about it, and then there's understanding it, like so that it has a meaning. And that latter bit is the hard bit. Alexander K94, 2 months. Suddenly a 2-month button came up. Well, keep up the good work. Best streamer for sure. Thank you, Alexander. 2 months. Carlisle isn't that far. Alright, we're doing Carlisle then. Paris to Carlisle. Let's do it. MJ, I always look forward to meeting you at any event, but it would not have been possible if it wasn't for Dre, an official Great Gaming TV, Dre for the hotel, and Great Gaming TV for the ticket. I am forever thankful, one of two. Thank you, MJ. And thank you both to Great Gaming TV and Mr. Dre for helping MJ to get to the event. Great meeting you again, MJ, and thank you very much for the t-shirt, sir. I promise I will unpack and actually show that on the stream, because MJ gave me a t-shirt, guys. And I have to confess, I didn't unpack yet. So, I have to show that next week, MJ. Squirrel, I hope I can we can meet one day if you come someday to Slovenia, or I will come to the UK, hopefully, Jessic. I don't know if I'll ever get to Slovenia. I'd need a reason to go, to be fair. But if you ever do come to the UK, come to one of the events and you can meet me. It'd be a pleasure. MJ2 of 2, meeting you is a total bonus and pleasure. I'm honoured to be in this community. Just wish I could do more for this awesome community. MJ, you know what you do already, sir. You wreck my cities in city skylines. That's what you do to this community. Every Saturday night, you sit there and you pillage my city. But in all honesty, MJ, you know I'm pulling your legs, sir. Thank you for your delivery. It was a great meeting you again at Truck Fest. I met you at Truckfest. I also met you at Insomnia. Speaking of which, I could do with some sleep. Squirrel rage. Dude. I'm joking. Shots fired. Wow. What the heck is this place? There it is. Construction yard hype. Power washed house, possible hurricane next week. What? If you see clean starting flying by, it's mine. Possible hurricane. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's scary. What can I say, those death waves will come back, I promise. Oh, no. I know they will. I have no doubt about it. Mr. Train Summer. Good evening, Paul. Reimbursed as I felt you are great at what you do, so keep up the great work, sir. Oh, sorry, resubbed. I don't know why I read reimbursed. I was like, what the heck? Resubbed. Train Summer, thank you very much for the delivery and the resub, sir. Welcome back. Thank you for the support. PC Tech Paul, I lost my wife 5 years ago. I've battled depression since. Well, there's another one. She passed on a Monday, so Sundays are hard. The support and love from this community makes Sundays survivable. You and them. Hashtag awesome. PC Tech, I don't know what to say, sir. I can only begin to imagine what you're going through. Stay strong, PC Tech, and, you know, we're always going to be here. And hopefully, it can make that difference to get you over the line, and you can move on with your life. Thank you for letting us know about that, PC Tech. Can we get some love in chat for him, guys? It's not easy telling the public about these kinds of things, you know. Beacon on the front, beacon on the back. Oh, yeah. Right, we're on our way to Carlisle. Remind me, when I get off the boat, to drive on the left. Actually, let's look at the route, because it might not be taking us via the boat. Right, we're going to head out this way. Let's have a look. We're going to head up to... Oh, we're taking the channel. We're taking the channel. And then we're going round the M25. I went round here today. So, here's Birmingham, right? NEC is... that's interesting. So, the M6 comes off the M1. The M5 goes here. And there's actually another motorway which is not shown, which is the M42. Which roughly does that. I don't know why the M42 is not on here, to be honest. And the NEC is off the M42. So I came that way. And quite often I go down the A14. I take the A14 this way. Down to Chelmsford, which is about here. No pro mods, no Chelmsford. Hype. But this time I decided to go the M1 and then the M25. I have to say, the M25 was fine. The M1 was a pig. So that we're going all the way up that way. Past Liverpool, all the way up the M6, into Carlisle. Alright, let's do it. Can you go into Birmingham? I don't need to go into Birmingham though, it'll just delay me. Mr. Lundbox, 32 months. 3 months, unbelievable. That's somebody else. That Lundbox is going to have a 3-year anniversary at Christmas. What a Christmas present that is. Go get a curry in Birmingham, Elswin. Do you know what? When you walk along the very long walkways at the NEC, there are signs along the side that say things like, the NEC was first opened in 1977, I think it was? And then it says, it has like a bunch of did you know type things. Thanks. has a bunch of did you know type things, and it says one of the did you knows is, did you know that Birmingham has more than, it has something like 100, more than 100 Balti, what was it now? One of the things was it has more Michelin starred restaurants outside of London than anywhere else in the UK. And another one was like it has 100 more than 100 Balti houses in Birmingham. Something like that. In other words, if you want a curry, you've come to the right place. That's basically what it means. Wow, a Renault dealer in Paris. Who would have thought? Mr. Zarek, hello Squirrel. I'm another person who has suffered for the past 3.5 years with anxiety and depression. My last job around that time... Oh, lost your job around that time. So the night trucking really cheered me up over a difficult period. Thank you. Thank you for telling us, Zarek. Can we get some love in chat for Zarek? And also, Mr. Zarek, losing your job because of anxiety and depression is another example of how, in this country, employers don't understand mental illness well enough yet. They still don't. They still don't get it. You should never lose your job because of something like that. It's ridiculous. But I hope you can get through it if you haven't already, Zarek. And thank you for being a part of the community, sir. Mr. Zar Mohab, 31 months, subbed for the fun, stayed for the love. Thank you, Zar Mohab. What time of the day is it here? 6 AM, blimey. I like that trailer. It's quite cool. The hottest curry in the UK is around the corner from me in Grantham, Lincolnshire, MP. I would like to try that. I take it it's like, is it hotter than the Pal? Or the Fal, depending on how you want to pronounce it. You just realised Troy moves? Well, the scanner you mean? Target Worldwide Express. I'm not going to race a truck now. We're driving properly. We're not playing GTA. Can't find the Discord service, not showing up, Alexander. That's interesting. Try quitting Discord and then starting it again, because it could be that you've not got an update, or Discord's a bit derpy, which it really is. It really does get derpy, but it should just show up, Alexander. It may take time for it to realise that you're a sub. Jump Table, 20 months of entertainment needs to be celebrated. Have a 7-up on me, sir. Want a sub but sadly cannot afford to like your content anyways. Gabriel. Dude, it's fine. It really is. Oh, we can stay in this lane. Support is always appreciated, but never needed. That's the difference. You don't have to. You can be here and just hang out and enjoy yourself. That's the whole point. Wow. Is he really gonna... Wow. Do you even physics, bro? I mean, seriously? He just like hard 90'd that bend and the suspension didn't even drop. That's amazing. Discord changes servers in the EU today. Double capacity may have something to do with it. Ah. Simmer514 could be right about that. Yeah, try quitting Discord and restarting it. That might just kick it. Daddy of Ward Daddy, hello from Florida. Thank you, Daddy of Ward Daddy. Right back at you from Chelmsford. AI doesn't need no stinking physics. It's not fair, I tell you. It's called the Widower Curry. Wow. Even the name sounds scary. Paul, I have made a promise to sub and get Farm Sim 17 at Christmas, Johnny Rotten. Cool. Well, you can join us for some farming action then. Mr. Coolwiz, hello Paul, it is my week, like last week in the UK. I fly back on Saturday. Lucky enough, arrived back in Australia with plenty of time for Sunday night trucking. Also, did you happen to see my tweet I sent earlier? I don't know, Coolwiz. I may have done. I may have done. I've been a bit tired today, I'm not gonna lie. I got back from insomnia and then I kind of fell asleep on the settee for a bit. Woke up still really tired. I can't remember if I checked Twitter or not. It's been a bit of a blur. So, I'll have a look later. Have a very, very safe flight back. And don't forget, Coolwiz, we are moving to an earlier time next week. Sunday night trucking starts at 5 PM UK, not 6. I know that's not great for you, but it's going to be a better time because 5 PM every day, 5 PM every day, Wednesday to Sunday is a more consistent schedule. Have a safe flight. Daddy of War, Daddy! Welcome to the house and thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you very much for your support, Daddy. That sounds weird. Thank you, Daddy. What a lovely welcome. Mr. Zarak, just to clear it up, I was made redundant after failing to apply for my own job. Ah. Wasn't a great job for 11 years, but that was civil service for you. Too many people for that particular job. Okay. Having to reapply for your own job, though, is... You know, I'm not saying this is the case, but that's the kind of things they do when they're trying to get rid of people. It's a kind of form of constructive dismissal, like, oh, you have to reapply for your own job. You know, cost savings, cutbacks. Oh, you didn't get it. You know, it's that kind of thing. I'm not saying that's what happened to you, but I have seen that before in a corporation. You're going to miss next Sunday. You'll be on your way back from Truckfest Southeast. Enjoy. Right, what's the speed limit here? 90. Alright, we'll cruise there. Job scumbaggery. Oh yes, it exists. Make no mistake about it. It's exactly what happens, Zarek. Okay. So I was on the money there, right? And that kind of thing, it's not legal, but it's hard to prove. And that's the kind of thing that people do. Jursek, that's a big number, and... Okay. Paul, will you be getting Pure Sim 17? Do you mean the Pure Farming 17? Because I don't know what Pure Sim 17 is. So I'm not sure what you mean at the moment. Sutty! The reason I am still here is because of you. Paul, this amazing community and certain Baobab Baobab twig video. I love it. That one I feel down, I still watch because it still makes me laugh, so once again, thank you. Sutty, I've heard that the two favourite videos that people have are the Baobab and the Cardiff to Rostock disaster. Apparently. That's what people rewatch the most. Thank you for your support, Sutty. Raging Obesity with 10 months. Here's to many more. Thank you, Raging Obesity. I hate how I'm always late for the stream, Mike. I have to go soon since I live in Denmark and therefore an hour ahead and I have work tomorrow at 7. Mikio, that's exactly the reason I'm moving the time forward an hour. Yeah, because it'll make it easier for most people. I don't think it will affect people in the States very much, but it'll make it easier for people in Europe. And anybody, you know, in Eastern Europe in particular, it should make it a bit easier. We'll see how it goes. Cardiff to Rostock is just so funny. You rewatched the Consim Simulator Funny Bits video, it's hilarious, PC. Oh yeah, I know that bit. To be honest, whenever I watch that bit, it cracks me up. Can I please hide the virtual steering wheel? You can't, Kermit. You can't hide it. It's part of the truck. To be honest, why would you want to hide it anyway? Because that's the kind of view that you get in a vehicle. Is that truck... Oh no. I thought that truck was stuck then. It wasn't moving. Wow, look at that. 2 Target trailers back to back. Look. You can hide it now? Okay. Why would you want to, though? You mean basically move it down? There's an option in a future update. Why would you want to do that? I honestly don't understand that. The amount of times that I've played OMSI, you know with OMSI you can click the wheel and make it disappear. The amount of times that I've streamed OMSI and forgot to put the wheel back and had chat just going, the wheel! Put the wheel back! Why would you want to get rid of it? No, I've not played Aces High. What is the Bulbab video, GTA? Can one of the subs, one of the 3-month plus subs who can post links, give GTA 5, GTA 1 a link to the Bulbab video? And probably to the Cardiff to Rostock as well. Because they don't know which video that is. Just link it to part 1. They can follow it on from there. Pit Below 89, 10 month support. Hi Paul, love watching your streams. Whenever I'm off work and bored, I rewatch the VODs. Thank you, Pit Below. Plan is to get the streams onto YouTube at some point. That's going to take some time though. I mean, that's going to take time, that is. That's a lot of videos to upload. Because you see 2 wheels? What you mean I do? Well, here's the thing, right? If you go to VR, you'll only see 1 wheel. Because you'll have this thing over your face. Thank you, Andy. What are your views on Pure Farming Sim 17? Will you be trying it out? So when I was at Gamescom, the developer showed it to me and talked about it, and I asked them some questions. And I actually think that it's going to offer something different to Farming Sim. And it'll be interesting. I welcome it, to be honest with you, because it will create some competition for giants. And I kind of feel that's what's missing at the moment, because although Farming Sim 17 has got some nice changes in it since 15, for me personally, it's not 2 years worth of work. It's like some cosmetic changes, a few new crops, some things we already had available as mods, and it is like 6 months worth of work. But they've basically gone, this is a brand new game, this is what we're releasing after 2 years. And I think they're kind of resting on their laurels a little bit, if I'm being honest. Now, a competitive farming sim coming into the market is going to put pressure on them. It's going to take a bite out of their market share, which is pretty much at 100% right now, and it no longer will be when that comes out. So I welcome it. And I actually think they've got some nice ideas in there. They're implementing things in a different way. And it'll be very interesting to see how things pan out in 2017 when we've got 2 farming games. Well, I'll have 3, I think, because there's another one coming out, but that's beside the point. I think Giants will have to actually wake up, and for Farming Sim 19, they're going to have to do some serious amount of work instead of just going, well, here's some cosmetics. Cattle and crops being another one, yeah, exactly. Alright, engine off. Actually, my fuel level's quite low. I might have to get some fuel shortly. 35-minute channel. What game are we talking about? We're talking about Pure Farming 17. Exactly, Smoking Cookie. I don't buy AMD, but I'm glad AMD exist, because without them, Intel wouldn't be pushed quite the way they are. Competition is a wonderful thing. Go on the left side of the road. Thank you for reminding me. Right, I've missed a couple of messages here. LTZ Suburban. For once, I've been able to get a Sunday off work and enjoy a good stream. On another note, it's weird not seeing the ProMods map on your screen. Tell me about it. I hope you're having a great Sunday, sir. And a well-deserved rest. Victor C. Zon. Hello, Paul. Got a cockapoo puppy. What the heck is one of them? So I've been busy taking care of the cutie. He is now sleeping in his crate so I can relax. And guess what? I named him Doyle. Are you serious? You named your puppy Doyle? Dude, Victor, you've got to tweet me a picture of that. Because I have no idea what a cockapoo puppy looks like. You've got to tweet me a picture of him asleep. That's hilarious. Right. Let's get out of here. Jason 20150, 9 months of support. Thank you, Jason. And Victor Season with 6 months. Thank you, Victor. Does anybody know what a cocker... Oh, it's a cocker spaniel crossed with a poodle. Ah. I still need a picture, though. It's the same game, no point buying it, Jay Williamson. What are we talking about now? Which game? I need a picture. There will be 4 Farming Sim 17, Pure Farming, Professional Farming, and Cattle and Crops. Ooh, it's gonna be interesting for giants. Oh my god. 4 farming games. Ouch. Yeah, whether... I wanted a picture of his cockapoo, though. And also, URL shorteners. Just saying. Just saying, just put it out there. They exist. Right, we're driving on the left. Road seems clear. Kettle and cups. Did you make that one up yourself, Smoking Cookie? Wow, the roads are quiet. Flippin' heck. This isn't real. You're under arrest for distracted driving. Well, I'm arresting you for distracting me. Yes, of course I'll play Farming Sim 17. Why would I not? We play it every Thursday. Of course we're going to upgrade. How does shortening URLs help? Because when you paste them in chat, they're like, instead of just going in chat, they go dink. You didn't look at the link first. Fair enough, no problem. Yeah, I use Bitly. bit.ly. Bitly's one of the URL shorteners. Google has one. There's loads of them. But you can get an add-in. For example, you can get a Chrome add-on for Bitly. Like I say, there are more than one of these things. I'm not saying use Bitly. I'm saying use whichever one you want. But you can get an add-on or a plugin for your browser, and then whatever page you're on, you can just click on it and say, give me a shortened version of that, and it'll just give you the link. It'll put it in your copy pasta buffer, and you can paste it somewhere. They're really good. You should be a tester for games developers. Now, Whiteland would be a good tester for games developers, because Whiteland is really good at breaking things. Okay. Lovely, narrow exits from the motorway. What truck is this? It's the XF105 that's in Eurotruck 125. Nice coloured Renault. XF105, we put a 410 brake engine in it. Dave! Dave, give an example of a long URL and a short URL. As if we didn't know what the difference might be. T-Men, sorry, good night. Have a good one. Farm Sim is like, wow, it's now unstoppable, Boomleaf. Ooh, I don't know. World of Warcraft has been like that for a long time. To the point where Blizzard went, you know what? We're not going to tell anybody anymore how many active subscribers we have. We're just going to keep that secret. Oh, really? Is that because the number's not going up anymore and you can't brag about it? It could be. Warcraft's in decline. Sure, they'll get a whole bunch of people back when Legion comes out, but, you know, it's just not what it used to be. And they still don't understand what they did to break the game. And there's like 1,000 people, including me, that could tell them, but they don't listen. X-Bone, I always play with mods. Connor, I've not bought Overwatch. I've not tried it, no. I'm sure it's a good game, but unless I'm just going to become an Overwatch streamer, there's kind of not much point. It's still a best-selling MMO. Oh, I know. It is Boomleaf, but it's not unstoppable. It's pretty vulnerable. You'll always have your die-hard fans who will always play it. But it's nowhere near as big as it used to be. Warcraft in decline, I was amazed by the amount of ETS Twitch streams used to be an exception. Not sure what you mean. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean there's a lot of them now? Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, absolutely. Are you going to play GTA 5 this year? You're asking me that like I planned my year out. I don't know. Yes, let's say yes. I'm bound to play it at some point. Even if I just play it, I don't know, New Year's Eve or something. We'll play it around Christmas, definitely. But we'll probably play it before. But last year's New Year's Eve GTA stream was pretty funny. Train Simmer 112, 2 months, here to stay. Thank you, Train Simmer. You're off to play Minesweeper. Lol. What about a VR version of Minesweeper? How good would that be? Minesweeper on the Oculus Rift. Woo! You gave up years ago after 7 years of play, Boomleaf. Yeah, I gave it up. I gave it up because I was too addicted to it. You remember the New Year's Eve stream? Such a hoot, Zarak. It really was. It really was. I loved what they put into GTA 5 last Christmas. I hope they do something similar. Like make it snow again and bring in the Santa outfits and all kinds of other cool stuff. I absolutely loved it. Why is all traffic on the wrong side of the road? We're all backward over here. I don't know how my wife does it, but she always makes a cup of tea in a flask. And I swear, it is more than 100 Celsius. It's physically impossible, but she manages it somehow. Wait, where are we? Okay. So we're basically down in Kent. Yeah, Dole's doing well. He's definitely getting better. He's on the mend. It's steaming a cup. I don't know. She's broken the laws of physics. Is it a vacuum flask? Yes, it is. Oh, where are we going here? I think we need to be in that line. We don't want to go to Southampton. It's like McDonald's coffee. That stuff is made pure lava. Did they even do that, New Tea? I thought they stopped doing that. Wait, we're getting off here. I thought they stopped doing that with the, when they first brought out those, apple pie dessert things. And people... Wait, no, I didn't about that. People were burning themselves on it because it was so hot. And then they got sued, and then they stopped making them so hot anymore. They just started serving them quite cold. Why did my phone handset just light up? You want to buy a Westie puppy? Listen, Eric, they might be cute when they're puppies, but remember, all puppies grow up. Only ever take a dog on if you're prepared to have one for like 15 years. That's a long time. All puppies are cute. What am I doing, Smoking Cookie? I'm driving a truck! Wow, got the best rate to play it on Walk? That was according to Blizzard. 12 million players without China around the world. And since gone downhill non-stop. Yeah, what's it down to now? About 6 million? Burning Crusade, they peaked for me. Burning Crusade. Wrath of the Lich King was doing that. $15 years, yeah. That's pretty much the kind of average lifespan for a dog, is like 10 to 15 years. You teach your Westie to dance, Eric? What? Why? The Northern Alex, how are you doing, sir? 15 months. What am I doing with my life besides watching one of the best streamers the world has to offer? Oh my god, Alex. I'm sure you know who the Northern Alex is, guys. I'm sure you do. But if you don't, you're missing out on a great YouTuber and a streamer. Go and give him that man a follow. Although I can't tell you what his YouTube channel link is, because it's impossible to remember. What you need to do is go to YouTube and put the Northern Alex into it, and it will find it for you. He's in chat, give him a follow. Thank you, Northern Alex. It was great meeting you at Gamescom. I know you're back in Canada right now. Back in Alberta. I think I need to be that lane. Move over, you scumbag. I won't do what you tell me to do. Okay, Shazen. Don't. Rah. Alex from the cold. Yep. Alex lives north of the wall. He's like one of the White Walkers. You know what I mean? Winter's coming. And it really is. That's true. Go to my... Yeah, that's true, Engel Tinker. Go to my channel, and on the right you'll see a link to his channel. Why didn't I think of that? Can I please show the truck? No, I won't do what you tell me to do. Okay, then go on. There you go. There's a truck. The DAF XF 105, which is in Euro Truck 125. If you want to drive it right now, you need to play the 125 beta. which you have to opt into on Steam. My Westie sings. That's true. Only when there's opera on. If there's opera on TV, he just like, oh my god. I've never seen anything like it. That video I posted on Facebook 12 months ago? I've never seen anything like that. He's never done it since, but then I've never put opera on since. Dr. Snuggles, hey Paul, you know, just because. Have a good evening. Snuggles. Thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much for moderating yesterday. And for all the other mods that moderated chat yesterday. And for all you guys, right? For all you guys that were there yesterday, watching the stream, when there were different people streaming on the channel from Insomnia, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting them. Thank you for just being nice to them. And we had a bunch of their followers in the chat. And you guys were really nice to them, so thank you for that. Because not everybody's community would be so accepting of another streamer's community like you were. The bass in the Northern Alex voice makes my sub go wub wub. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's like, "Hi, I'm the Northern Alex." He's like this epic kind of north of the wall voice. Do you even bass, bro? My dog sings when you put a chat show host on. No, Polar Bear. He sings when he... There was an opera singer. Go and watch the video, if you can find it. There was an opera singer on TV, and he just started howling and singing. It was hilarious. It was crazy. We have a squirrel fan day. What do you mean, Stubnix? No, it's raining. Typical British weather, eh? Brian Blessed has not really got that much of a bassy voice, to be honest. Brian Blessed's like... It's not that deep. There are far deeper voices than his. You only saw Pulp Fiction but seemed a good guy and fun, Impy. Oh, Pulp John Fiction, sorry. I was like, what? Brian... Oh, that's a good one from Coon Doom. Brian Blessed doesn't have bass, he has projection. Oh. I like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did we stop? Pourquoi? Why did we all stop? What was the idea? What happened down there? Scumbag AI. There was no need for that. Just don't, bro. Just don't. I got brake tested. Well, I failed. I failed my brake test. Must have been a firm bus driver. You're not kidding. That was ridiculous. That was an insurance job. That was. I need one of those web cameras on my windscreen. It's like driving in Russia. Oh, he was letting chicken across the road, was he, Jimmy? CHJL1234. Good evening, sir. How are you? Not seen your name in chat for a long time. How are you doing, sir? Does this route have the M6 toll? I don't think it does, Connor. Honestly, don't think it does. How's the engine? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's coping alright. You just cracked 52k. Yay! Well done, Alex. You can do it, sir. Attenborough has the most relaxing voice. I don't think he does. I think Attenborough has a very interesting voice. He's perfectly suited to describing things, like which is what he does. I don't know if it's like, I think it's interesting, not relaxing. One of the best voices, I think, was Carl Sagan, who did, if you ever saw the series The Cosmos, or as he says it, The Cosmos, which I think is how Americans say it, I'm not sure. Carl Sagan, when he narrated Cosmos, I was like transfixed. Just absolutely, a car crash could have gone on behind me and I'd have carried on watching. If you've never seen Cosmos by Carl Sagan, who sadly passed away, brilliant, absolutely brilliant series, brilliant voice, incredible. Don't forget Diesel. That's a good call. Let's pull over at these conveniently located services. Uh-oh, shouldn't have gone this way. Saved. Oh, he's a brilliant... Yeah, he was. He's a brilliant man. He's a very humble guy. Very clever, very humble. Just brilliant. You just had a lamb and mint burger, Jules. I am not talking about food. Because they'll blame it on me. Thank you, Tora Kafka. Hero 1997, 3 months support. Hey Paul, keep up the good work, and I hope the new update on Pro Mods comes soon to 125. I do too. I really do, but I don't know how long it's going to take. We'll just have to wait and see. I reckon the sound fixes mod pack will fix fairly quickly. Those guys put out a release every 5 minutes. Whoa, bro. You're fine. You hope you're good. Popped in yesterday. Well, okay. Sorry, I didn't see your name though, Chris, yesterday. But then I didn't have all my usual setup. Glad you're doing well, sir. I don't even know what you're up to now. You was addicted to Waylon Jennings' voice in the Dukes of Hazzard. What do you mean, Hellraiser? I didn't bring up food. And I'm not talking about food, you are. Dub AUT, how is the engine? Well, better than brakes, Kappa. Scumbag. Northern Lights voice is ideal for a good night video on YouTube. Good night, Paul and Nutters. Good night, WT. Have a great one, sir. See you in a few days. Wednesday, in fact, if you're here. James Earl Jones and Morgan Freeman. Yeah, Morgan Freeman has a good voice. James Earl Jones, which is Darth Vader's voice. I'm sure you know, but in case you don't. He has a kind of a kind of epically commanding voice. Perfectly suited to Vader. But I've seen him in other things where he's been playing, you know, US presidential or military type stuff, and he's like really great voice. Morgan Freeman has a really interesting and unique voice, and everybody recognizes his voice. Regals, Dave, how you doing, sir? Are you well? The deliveries are not showing on stream. Yes, they are. I just saw one. Why you no wipers, Mieska? Because I'm so amazing that I don't even need them. I let the wind blow the water off my windscreen. It's the biker in me, Mieska, you see. When we were a biker, we don't have wipers, so we kind of get used to not having them. That's what it is. It's definitely not because I forgot. No. Dr. Snuggles, I've always wondered, have you ever considered playing Hearthstone? I did actually play it when it came out, Snuggles. The problem with Hearthstone is... I would have to learn all the cards, and I'd have to be a Hearthstone player. In other words, it's just not worth me dipping my toe in there and getting smashed by people who actually have a clue about what they're doing. And that's the reason I don't play it. That's the reason I don't play it. My son likes it though, he plays it quite a bit. The best voice is the actor who played Mufasa in The Lion King. Who was that? Is that anybody we know? You good? Glad to see you driving down the M1. I drove down the M1 today, for real, Dave. How well is it modelled? Not well enough traffic jams in my opinion. Oh, it's not. I drove down the M1 today, and it was absolutely horrible. There's no other word for it. Almost all of it was roadworks, and it would just be 60 or 50 or 40 miles per hour all the time. Constant traffic, plenty of idiots, and stop-starts all the way down. Got to the M25, straight through. Horrible. Don't go near the M1. Between Birmingham and London, horrible. Pink Boss hype? No, he doesn't have a YouTube channel, GTA. He doesn't do that, he just plays games. Plenty of idiots, yeah. Gillas, you know the kind of people who... a lane is closing and they'll just keep banging it down that lane till they get right to the end and then they'll cut up in front of somebody. Or the kind of idiot who goes down that outside lane there and knows he needs to get off at this junction and will just wait until he's like opposite and then cut across 3 lanes. That kind of idiot. Do you ever get the traffic that stops for absolutely no reason? Yep, then returns to normal speed. That happened. That happened today. Yeah. Probably happens because some idiot cuts in front of people and people hit the brakes. Just guessing. Your mum's on the M1 right now. I feel sorry for her. James Earl Jones was the voice of Mufasa in The Lion King. Well, there you go. Plenty of idiots than Audi drivers than me. Lol. The first example was not an idiot, Mike. Why was that not an idiot? The lane's closing and he refuses to move over until the very end, relying on somebody to let him in. Why is that not an idiot? Ordered on the M18 near me in Doncaster, Sheffield. I've not been on the M18 actually, I don't think. What's the countdown for, Bugatti? That's when the stream explodes. It's going to explode and it's going to shower your room in M&Ms. You just wait. It's amazing. Love my new intro. Thank you very much. You just flattened a mosquito. Nice. Yeah, 6 kilograms of them. Exactly. This bag of M&Ms here, this 1 kilogram bag, will explode all over your room. So get a big bucket ready. Hey, people that stay in the middle lane. It happens all the time, Jane Williamson. It really does. It's not just the middle lane. It's the right lane as well. They just don't move over. It's hilarious. It really is. When I said the stream would explode, your connection to Twitch restarted. Wow. Range Rover hype! Look at the zoom feature. We can read his plate now and everything. Look at that. We could drive the whole thing like this. How weird is that? Yeah, get your buckets ready. Better use of lanes, I think. Traffic. Hold your lane directly before you merge makes best use, Mike. Not really. Not really. Is that how you see it? I'm not talking about people who go down the lane and then just merge in. What they'll do, Mike, is they can see that both of these left lanes are full of traffic. The traffic is preparing. Let's say the right lane's closing, yeah? Let's say the lane 3 over there is closing. And these two lanes here, lane 1 and 2, are staying open. And the traffic has already slowed down because the lane's closing, the speed limit's dropped. So they'll slow down. And what these people do is they take advantage of this fact. They don't slow down. They continue at the speed, like 70, break the speed limit, keep going down that outside lane, because that way they can jump ahead of traffic. What they're basically doing is queue jumping, Mike. That's what they're doing. Make no mistake about it. They're not making the best use of lanes. They're not doing something for the greater good of everybody on the road. They're doing something for themselves. They'll break the speed limit, go down that lane 3 as far as they can get. And what they're doing is they're looking for a gap. They're looking for the guy that's the sensible guy that's left a gap in front of the next car. He's not like riding bumper to bumper. He's leaving a gap where he can brake. They look for this. They go all the way down, and when they're like 50 meters of the end, boom, they'll pounce in and hit the brakes because they're speeding, right? So they'll go from 70 down to 50, hit the brakes, and slot into that spot. They are not making best use of that lane, Mike. They're being idiots. And I've seen it hundreds of times. Has anybody else in chat seen that? Because I have. Missed delivery, Miska. I was on a rant. Leave me alone. Papa Reagan, JD Summer of the Jordaners had one of the deepest voices, lower than the lowest key on a piano, sang with Elvis Presley. Well, I reckon Northern Alex is the new Jordaners. It's a new JD Summer. That's what he is. You see it almost every day. So it's not just me then. It's not just me. Well, there you go. Slightly upset, Paul described my driving style. Lol. Dave, are you an Audi driver? Are you a lane 3 Audi driver, Dave? Is that you? The worst in idiots. Well, I'm being polite. You know, PG and all that. We're being polite here. Or maybe they're just misunderstood. Maybe it's just me. Maybe these guys are being misunderstood. Maybe they are here for everybody. What they're actually doing is making use of lane 3. I don't know. Yes, says Dave. Well, at least you admit it. That's a start. That got the old squirrel out of his seat. I ranted so much I missed a delivery. As a real life trucker, that happens every day. Oh, honestly, because if a truck is like up above and they can see what's going on the road, I bet they see it like all the time. I bet the stuff you see on the road is unbelievable. Can I show you the truck is the new DAF? It is the new DAF. Let me get on a straight bit and I'll show you. They're cheating. They're queue jumping. That's what they're doing. They're just being very selfish. The thing is, it's not like it's an infrequent thing. There are a lot of people on the road who are very, very selfish. It's like they're the only people on the road. That's the way they look at it. There you go. That's my new DAF. In before head-on collision. Less than 1 minute until M&M time. Maybe. Somebody might send in an M&M saving delivery. Do you watch the YouTube UK crash compilations? They are so funny. I've seen ones, Russian webcam ones. There are loads of those on YouTube. Some of them are insane as well. I think I need to move into the middle lane. Let's go in the middle lane. Just in case. Has anybody ever met Just in Case? I've never met him. Lots of real life, very selfish. Well, yeah, it is true. It is true. There are selfish people, there are selfless people, and there are everything in between. That's life. The problem is with the selfish people on the roads, if there aren't any consequences, they'll carry on doing it. Oh no, Steve just saved the M&M train. Sorry guys, I did promise you M&Ms, but Steve just, well, you know, reset the timer. Hello sir, I have just... What? You have just got home? What the heck? What the heck? I thought your train was at 2:15. Yes, home, we'll explain later. Did you get the M&Ms? Steve, we've been talking about them all night, sir. We've been talking about the 1 kilogram bag of M&Ms all night. I showed them on chat earlier. The M&Ms that's as big as my head. Yes, I did. It's nice to be back home, but thanks for an awesome weekend, Squirrel Love. Dude, thank you for an awesome weekend as well. And I'm looking forward to hearing about what kind of an interesting trip you had back home. 7 hours it took you to get home. What the heck? Well, all I can hope is, Steve, that you stopped off for a Balti somewhere. The train journey from Birmingham to Sheffield is awful, Zara. Yeah, but that's a long way. Like, a long time. 7 hours, that's insane. That's not even that far. Wait for it. See this? See this? Not allowed in the UK. Not allowed in the UK, that. Are you aware the screen notifications are lagging? Maybe the FPS browser source just joined. Jordan, it's been like that since I switched from OBS, OBS, what do they call it now? OBS, whatever it is, to OBS multi-platform. The original one. The multi-platform one just, I don't know. It can't seem to capture the delivery animation in the right FPS, it's weird. I'll have to play with it. Dude, you... Oh my god. I tell you what though, this is what happens on UK roads. Look at him, he's actually got... Look at this. This is what happens on UK. This is what they do. This is real. OBS Classic, that was it. OBS Classic. Yeah, I'm now on OBS Potato Salad, exactly. Farm Sim Hype. Where are we currently? We are in the middle of nowhere. Probably north of Birmingham. But I can't see a city name yet. To be fair, Paul, as a HC4 driver, you would never stay in the middle lane like you were doing. That's true, Coom Doom. Except, here's the thing, Coom Doom. Unlike in real life, your left lane doesn't keep shutting down because SCS decided to make the motorways where the left lane filters off, as it doesn't do in the UK. So every time I go on the left lane, all of a sudden, it'll go, oh, that lane's going this way now. Which is why I was sitting in the middle lane. There's an FPS option in the edit browser source. I know, I've tried it. I've tried it on 30, I've tried it on 60. Doesn't seem to make any difference. I'll have to play with it more, but I couldn't seem to get it to work properly. I even tried downloading OBS multi-platform on its own, and then downloading the browser source as a separate plugin, because apparently they update that one more often. Just to see if it, you know, get the most recent one, and it didn't. I don't know how to fix it. You're hoping that Pro Mods will fix that as part of the British Isles rebuild? Well, we'll see. I hope they do. I was Insomnia, Bri. It's like any event, Bri. It's the great fun. You hardly get any sleep. Look, here we go. Is it going to happen now? You hardly get any sleep. You get drunk. You come away absolutely shattered. But you have a great laugh. You meet loads of great people. And have a good time. That's pretty much what an event is. Alright, we're slowing down for some random reason. So yeah, it was great. You want Ireland? Henry, I think once they... I don't know. I think there was talk of them doing Ireland at some point. But it seems to have not happened. I don't know why. So I'm going to take a guess here that this lane's about to disappear. I'm going to move over again. Euro Truck 50 was best stay away from Rotterdam. What, on multiplayer? You see, this is an example of what we don't do in the UK. This doesn't happen. It very rarely happens where the lane just drops away like that. There's always a filter lane that goes off, a separate lane that goes off. Don't forget, you all sat around a table and chat to each other using your phones. Oh, that was the highlight. That was the highlight. So we're sat in Wetherspoons, right? Around a table. There's a whole load of us. And we all sat there, not saying a word to each other. Right? So we've gone to an event to meet up. We're sat at Wetherspoons, waiting for our food. And we're all sat around a big table. And everybody's like that on the phone. And then Mark Pringle sends a text message to Steve to say, "Hi, Steve. Because you're on the other side of the table, I thought I'd send you a message." And we're all sat there just like on phones. It's so... It's just the way it is these days. That's what people do. To be fair, I was checking my Twitter. I don't know what they were doing. A smartphone party? Absolutely, that's what it was, a smartphone party. Ireland is on the way. Is it really? What's the ETA on that? Are the motorways in the UK game true representations? The style? Ish. But in terms of how the motorway really looks, no. They've kind of picked elements, like, you know, the speed cameras, yes. The road markings, yes. A lot of the stuff is, but the countryside, more or less just made up. Done by an Indonesian guy from ProMods. He just became a developer. What, the guy who's doing Ireland? Nice. Scottish RM, just wanted to say how nice it was to meet you and everyone else. It was a great laugh and maybe one Sambuca too many. But thank you, Paul, for a great time. Scottish, you had one Sambuca too many because MJ refused to drink the last Sambuca and you drunk it for him. So you had one too many. But yeah, it was a good time. Very good time. And I still hate Sambuca. It is the most disgusting thing. It's like Sambuca is you take aniseed and you take cough syrup and you put the two together. And that's pretty much what it is. Kuwaiti Afro, one sec. Quitting Alfred, just a little tip from me. Thank you very much. Always love the content, and yes, people who overtake at hyperspeed are annoying, but drivers who undertake a special kind of annoyance on the road always get them. They are. It's a dangerous thing to do, and that's why we don't allow it. Quitting Alfred. Thank you for your delivery, sir. You like Sambuca? Oh my god. What's my preferred alcoholic beverage? Shoot Bandits. It depends what mood I'm in, really. I was saying this to the mods. I only drink socially. I don't, you know, I'm not the kind of person that just, oh, I fancy a pint on my own while watching TV. I don't do that. I only ever drink in a social setting with other people. And then I'll be like, what mood am I in? Like, I had Guinness was what I was drinking though. I fancied Guinness for whatever reason. Sometimes I'll go for beer. Sometimes I go for cider. Cider's quite common. Sometimes I'll go to shorts and I'll be like Jack Daniels or Southern Comfort if I want something smooth and easy. You know, it really does vary. I'm more of a mood drinker. I don't really have a go-to drink. We had Jägermeister. In fact, I was insisting on Jägermeister instead of Sambuca. When it was my round, I bought Jägermeisters. Why is everyone in chat starting to leave Fire? Because what happens at this time of night, because tomorrow people will be going to work or to school or whatever, they start to sort of filter away. That's what happens. Jack on the Rocks. Yeah, it's a nice drink. You can have Jack Daniels and Coke, Jack Daniels on the Rocks. It's all nice. I don't agree that Jaeger bombs are worse than Sambuca Scottish. I'm definitely not with you on that one. Flexbus! Almost. How many rounds? Oh my god. I don't know. Honestly don't know. More of a Guinness, but in hot weather, a nice crisp Heineken. Oof, Heineken? I'd rather have a nice cold cider on a hot day. Do I know a drink called Aperol Spritz? I've heard of Spritz. I don't think I've tried it. Old Speckled Hen. Eh, it's not bad. The beer at the pub quiz again, the beer was sponsored by Bethesda, so it was all Fallout 4 beer. Which is basically, I think it's Carlsberg just rebottled as Fallout 4 beer. 8,000 bottles of it they put out. Bethesda put out 8,000 bottles of Fallout 4 beer at the pub quiz. Insanity. To be honest, I just started drinking cider. Did I ever have a drink of Steve's Pepsi? I don't think he did, no. What are you doing after this delivery, Jay Williamson? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about calling it a night, to be honest. Pretty tired. I'm kind of running out of energy really fast. Right, let's try the whole zoomy technique. No, I still can't get used to that. That's going to take some getting used to, that is. A pina colada. Maybe? Oh boy, this is way off. Good grief. This is way off. I'm going to have to go down here a bit. You're welcome, Miska. What ciders? Well, they only had Bulmer's cider. I don't like... I like flat cider. I don't like fizzy cider. as a rule. Bulmers is easy to drink. Magnus, I prefer Magnus to Bulmers. But I like flat ciders. We're gonna accept that? Yes, no, maybe? No. It's being picky again. There we go. Yay! Disconnect. Oh man, like 4 followers till you reach 140, MJ. Blimey. Is it really? Oh yeah. Well, no, actually, MJ, it says 139999 on my screen right now. No word of a lie. 139999. That's hilarious. Right, where can we go and rest up? Let's go over here. In Carlisle. That was a long old delivery, that one. Exactly, 999. SK, good night, sir. Now the playlist, when I stop streaming, the playlist is going to be interesting because I've only got the playlist, what, from when did I start streaming last week? Was it Thursday or Wednesday? And I don't think I want to put the insomnia date into the playlist because that will confuse people when they turn up. Like, what the heck is this? So I'm kind of wondering what to do. I might have to put in some of the stuff from last week. It was on Wednesday. So I could do the Wednesday stream and the Thursday stream. And then the Sunday stream. Could do that. Did you change the default shortcut for the 64-bit? Maybe helps you download the experimental version of browser source plugin. Did you change the default shortcut to 64-bit? I don't know, Yon. Could you message me about that? Because I'm not really 100% what you mean. Oh my god, it's Squirrel! Peachy Invasion, how you doing, sir? We're just about to finish, actually. Look at that, look at the daff, isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there, guys. It's been a heck of a week. I am so tired. I'm sorry to end early, but I really am tired. I'll be back Wednesday. So next week we start the new schedule, right? For real. We start the new schedule next week. So Wednesday to Sunday, 5 PM. That's what we'll be doing next week. Have you tried your VR yet? I've not. I really want to get that set up this week if I can. I hope you enjoyed the stream though tonight, guys. I had a blast. Somehow I got through it. Got the energy from somewhere. We had a few laughs tonight. Can we get some love in chat for all the mods, guys? Beautiful people that they are. Especially for modding yesterday. And all the ones that came to Insomnia to meet me as well. I don't think I'll stream VR. I'll do videos on VR. Thank you, Chris. Good night, Sutty. So, as ever, I want to try Subnautica with VR, actually. As ever, I shall kick off the playlist after the stream, and I'll be back on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. I don't know what I'm playing yet. I do need to get some videos recorded this week, though. I don't think I'll have a video tomorrow. I think I might have a day off tomorrow, guys. In all seriousness, I'm so completely burger bun. I think I may just have tomorrow off and take it easy, and then get back to recording on Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all your support. As ever, it's tremendous. I couldn't ask for better. I really couldn't. Next trucking dies with the Vive? I don't think so. I'm going to do like a Vive unbox video and then maybe just like play some of the stuff that comes with it and try it out, and then I'll move on to simulation stuff and then we'll take it from there. Bank holiday makes sense, Connor. Yeah, it's just if I have a day off, there won't be a video on Monday, but I need a rest, right? Can you do a flight sim? Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Oh, man. Right, I'm going to get out of here. I'll kick off the playlist in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes time. Hope you have a great week. Hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for your support. I'll be back on Wednesday, 5 PM, and we'll kick off the rest of the week from there. Have a great one. Love you all. Good night.